This is the Sabir Bey Show. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show. Sabir Bey. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Now this the Sabir Bey Show. By law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir Bey Show. Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Now this the Sabir Bey Show. No debate. With scratch, pull lips to end. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition their head. Program status is the cage and the laws the thread. They called us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. Pre-1492, we had flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign. More is a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality. You can't own a people, you can't legally pin facts. Ignorance enforces how empires survive. Troll, but knowledge itself keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth gets displayed. No debate, no overdrums, it's up to Sabir Bey. This is the Sabir Bey Show, Sabir Bey. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Now it's the Sabir Bey Show, but by law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir Bey Show. Know who you are. Status exposed. Now the mind take control. This is the Sabir Bey Show. No debate.
Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show. Say. This is the Sabir Bey Show.
Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
Knowledge, it's the Sabir Bey Show. By law,
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
history corrected, let the record be told.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Status, it's the Sabir Bey Show. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition the head. Program status is the cage and the law is the thread. By law, they call us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. Pre-Fort Iron Lane 2, we have flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign, more is a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality, you can't own the people, you can't legally pin. Facts, ignorance enforced is how empires survive. Control knowledge yourself, keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth get displayed. No debate, law over drums, welcome to the Sabir Bey Show stage. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
What up? All right, so this is how this is going to go. I'm not finished with the music because I don't think y'all finished sharing it out. I don't even think y'all finished sharing this out. So what we're going to do, we're going to wait a little bit longer and see if we can get some more people to share these videos out. And I'm going to share this with y'all. I'm tired, man. I am like literally mentally, it's not a physical, but I am mentally tired. Let me tell y'all what happened. So the link is up if y'all want to join the feed. Give me 1 second. I'm still texting y'all, so you're gonna be with me, right? So please let's share this out on YouTube, y'all. So I just got off the phone with my brother Madib. Madib is from Tunis. If y'all ever saw the video with Madib and we were in Spain. My brother Madib, I've known Madib over 20-something years. Tunisian brother. I remember when he first came to Philadelphia. And for y'all that don't know, Tunis is Africa. For y'all that don't know, Tunisia is Africa. So as I'm sitting back, Madib calls me and say, yo, Sabir, I just came back from Morocco. He said, yo, he said, it was amazing. You cannot just tell people. You got, like, I've been going to Morocco for the past 8-9 years. For y'all that don't know, I've been in Morocco multiple times, people, and up and down in Morocco, places that y'all will probably never go to, because most people who from the United States go to probably Casablanca or Marrakesh. I spent my time in Rabat. I spent my time in Fez. I went to the oldest university in the world. I gave that to y'all. Yeah, I went to Hassan's Mosque. And the crazy part was, like, listening to Medib, and when, like, I got one more person to actually tell me this. So Medib told me, stop trying to convince people, Sabir, that these people were black. This is what he said to me. He said, yo, bro, he said, teach the people something different. I'm going to move away from everything pertaining to you black people. Because honestly, excuse my language, if you have children, close their ears. Close their ears. Because you black people in the United States are fucked up. And I'm from the streets, and I use profanity. If you don't like it, it is what it is. You use profanity every time you call somebody black, but this is just the reality. You're fucked up in the United States. Black people really are. They think they're not. Leave this mug and see. Leave the United States, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Because what I'm seeing right now, it don't make sense. And this is the thing, they allowed these dudes to come into this conscious community. And this is what it is. My brother Amadeus Christ, shout out to my brother Chris, Amadeus Christ from Building 7. He told me yesterday, there is no money in this conscious thing. And there is no money. It's truly no money in this conscious game. I've been doing this longer than everybody that y'all know on these platforms. Longer than a lot of these dudes that you see on these platforms. I've never been a person who say, don't bring that person. I'll say, bring that person and let that person prove their facts. I may be the only person, and if I'm wrong, please correct me. I may be the only person that present the facts to you and show you their library, like my brother Ajmu in Philadelphia said. Now, if any of these other people that you watch on any of these platforms from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, show me their library, name them. Name any of these people that y'all watch on any of these platforms that shows you their library and back up things with primary and secondary sources. Let me know. So as I'm on the phone with Medib, I wake up to this. And him and I are talking. He said, Sabir, the hell with trying to convince people that these people are black or Moors, he said. He said, stop trying to convince these people. I have enough videos out here with facts that y'all can go research. And let me tell y'all something, just in case y'all don't know. It weighs on you, B. I know people say, well, go get a job. This is the job. And I'm going to prove this in 1 second, okay? I'm going to prove this in 1 second. This is the job. This. I didn't pick this job. I didn't want this job. Like Jesus said, remove that cup. I don't want this, bro. I don't want it. But it wears on you mentally. It wears on you mentally. And people say, well, Taj's been doing it for so long. Taj never traveled the world the way I traveled the world. And this is not a knock on Brother Taj. Taj never traveled the world to bring this information to the masses of the people, to make this connection. And people don't understand the journey. And I know some of y'all don't give a fuck about what I'm saying. Trust me. You think I'm just here bitching, and I'm really not bitching. I'm just telling you the reality. And it's a frustration that's there. Because we are being duped by people that look like us. Us. Not the boogeyman, not the white man. It's us in this conscious game. You allow people, and this is what I was talking to my brother Rod about also before I got on here. He said it too. He said people been burnt. People been hurt and burnt by this conscious community. And Sabir, everybody says you got to talk about it because you experienced. I've been around longer than all these dudes, except Taj. So I see what is happening. I'm supposed to be in Morocco, in Spain, in Italy next month. Next month. Around this time. Next month. Right? And I was going to cancel my flight because I was like, I don't even know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do this. It's just a whim. So I'm supposed to be in Morocco again. And I was going to do my stuff out there. I'm gonna do my lives out there, not live, but when I get into my rest. But I supposed to leave next month, and I was ready to cancel my flight because I was like, God damn, where I'm gonna get this money from, bro? Where I'm gonna get the money from? That's what I was thinking. So I said, and I picked up the gospel hip hop. Bear with me. I want y'all to follow me. I picked up the gospel of hip hop. Let me tell you how ill this was. I was really going through it, and I was like, how am I gonna do this? Why don't these cats on YouTube want to challenge me? I can get money from y'all putting this out to everybody on these platforms, and I'll take all their money from them. Anybody can put up money and make it happen. What y'all want? Give you my firstborn? Can't. My second one got killed by black people. So as I'm talking to my brother Medid, we going back and forth. He said, man, F trying to convince these people, bro, that these people were black or even Moors. The Moors ain't doing shit either, but sitting on social media, yapping. So I felt some type of way, and I picked up Karis's one book, The Gospel Hip Hop. And I'm going to read this to y'all. The day is August the 5th, right? August the 5th. And again, please, people, share it out, share it out, share it out, share it out, share it out. Please share it out if you're on TikTok. And this is how you make this thing go viral. And if anybody feels that they want to come challenge me, they can definitely tap in and challenge me. So I picked up Karis's one book because I was going through, and this is what I do when I'm going through things. I pick up books and read. This is what I do. I pick up books, and then it takes me back. So this is August the 5th, 2026. Let's read this, and you tell me what it is. Are you ready? August the 5th for the Gospel Hip Hop by KRS-One. Always check to see how your friends are living. Listen again. Always check. I just called my brother King in Philadelphia to see how his wife was. Literally just called my elder in Philadelphia to see how his wife was doing. I didn't even read this book. This is after I got off the phone with my brother King. Listen again. August the 5th, 2026. Always check to see how your friends are living. The ones who are receiving should always be the ones giving. I'm going to say this again. Y'all, I don't think y'all. I got the wrong audience on my feed. I believe I got the wrong audience on my feed. I got the wrong people on my feed. So if I'm giving, then I should be receiving. I'm going to read this one more time. Every day of the week, you can pick up a gospel hip hop, the gospel hip hop, and find something. So when I be going through what I'm going through, damn, it be hitting home, B. Let's read this again. Always check to see how your friends, if you a true friend, you would check up and say, yo, Sabir, you good? What you need, homie? How your friends are living. The ones who are receiving should also be the ones who are giving. Give and receive. Let's teach our children that. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Come on, join the feed.
We up in here.
Let's go.
Yeah. We up in here. Woo. It's real. Shut these motherfuckers down. Yeah. Come on.
Share it out.
We rock every night. Every night. What's up? Look, he's a hoe. Fuck what he say. There's a picture of his ass with a price tag on eBay. Deja vu, the matrix must be having glitches. Cause I could've sworn I just smashed you short bitches. You only come up to where my hip is. You need to look up to me. Cause right now you're rhyming where my dick is. You just lost and can't believe. This club is like Iraq and you the US. You need to leave. Battle Chris, please. I blaze two guns and have your ass looking like Saddam's two sons. This that real shit, wow. You sound like a kid that got gassed after watching 8 Mile. Now pull up your pride, Neo. How did I beat you? Did it have anything to do with the mic I sleep through? No. But if you really want to get far, don't think you a pussy. No, you are. Yeah. You don't want no parts of men, baby. You don't want to start no shit with men, baby. Get out with something you got to baby. I laid out the gospel and you still can't say, baby. You don't want no parts of man, man. You don't want to start no shit with man, man. Hip hop is something you got to, man, man. I laid out, got one. Yo, fuck a freestyle, I write for the love. I got a head you can come off the top of. Before you step to me in this house, you need to stop and wipe that come off your mouth. Battling me, this my trade. But first of all, shouldn't you be marching in the gay parade? You freestyle cause you're lyrically lazy. You don't write, you bite, and you sound like Jay-Z. You're not even a worthy adversary. You only got 10 words in your whole vocabulary. Really, what you saying to Chris? Hip-hop ain't your dick, so please stop playing with this. Step into me like you the better man. When you know you want to sleep with Michael and never land, bitch. You want to continue this or what? Or you want to take your ass to the back and shut the fuck up? You don't want no parts of man, babe. You don't want to start no shit with man, babe. Hip hop is something you got to, man, babe. I laid out the gospel and you still can't say, babe. You don't want no parts of man, babe. You don't want to start no shit with man, babe. Hip hop is something you got to, man, babe. I laid out the gospel. Nah, man, I ain't think so. You one-dimensional. I let my mind and the ink flow. Your freestyle is garbage. You need more push. You rusty. You need oil like George Bush. Amateur, you want more? After this, you still go home broke while I continue my tour. And when I come back with the cavalry, you'll be in the same spot talking about you want to battle me. I don't even know you or about your state, but you young. The moms know you out this late. I can tell by your off-the-head rhyme that you're desperate for fame in the game, but it's past your bedtime. Yeah, we gonna get down tonight. You hide behind freestyling, cause your ass can't write. When MCs freestyle, they get nothing again. But when MCs write songs, they get published. Come on! You don't want no parts of man, babe. You don't want to start no shit, man, babe. Hip hop is something you got to, man, babe. I laid out the gospel and you still can't say, man. You don't want no parts of man, babe. You don't want to start no shit, man, babe. Hip hop is something you got to, man, babe. I laid out the gospel.
The link is up. So the link is up. So again, man, this stuff will actually mentally mess you up when you really trying to help people and save people. I don't want to save none of you Negroes anymore. I did my due. So my brother, so when two people hit you up, it was my brother Chris from Out of Darkness and Heavy as the Crown, and my brother Medivh just came back from Morocco, and he was like, yo, bro, fuck this with these black people in the United States. All you got to do, if you want to know what happened, if you want to know who betrayed y'all, go look in the mirror. Just go look in the mirror and you'll find out who did it. You did it. So when I'm hearing these people talk, right? I'm hearing these people, and look at that, the lines is open. Where's everybody at? I must not have enough people that got courage to come on the feed. Look at that. The line is open for everybody. Where's everybody at? Where's the likes at? Do y'all get it? Look at that. You are the problem. You are afraid to lose something. Let me tell you something. My brother Medivh said to me that there is getting ready to be another uproar, a civil war in Tunisia. He just got off the phone with me earlier today. He's from Tunis. And what he said to me, he said, imagine, he said the electric is off over there 10 hours a day. So just think about what would happen here if the electric cut off 2 hours right here. What would these so-called black people do? I'm just asking the question. Y'all can come on the feed. What would these black people do if the electric cut off?
Please leave your...
For a couple hours. What would y'all do? See, you don't want to have no real conversation. And this is why it's like I'm ready to get off these feeds. It's like it don't make sense for me to be on here every single day trying to give y'all truth because Negroes don't want truth. You want me to talk about Roland Martin. You want me to talk about what happened with Nolan. You can't do sugar about it. You want me to talk about foundational Black Americans and Africans and different stuff like that, which is stupid as hell. What would you do? How would any black person survive? Most people, Jamal, don't have backup generators, bro. Let me tell you what he just told me. We're rap. Let me tell you what Medivh just told me. Let me see if I can call Medivh. and I don't want to put him on black. He said to me, randomly they cut the light. These niggas ain't got no backup generators, brother. Think about it. Hold up, what do you say? Listen to your 50 mouth. What? Filthy mouth. My filthy mouth. Nigga, I'm from Philadelphia. If you use black, why you worrying about my mouth? You worrying about my mouth? See, this is the thing. You know what's funny about this? You know what NWA said? Remember that song? They're scared to use profanity up on the microphone. Remember he said that? But yet you'll cuss at home. Nigga, I'm from Philadelphia. You don't like it? You want me to block you? You want me to block you? I know who you are. You do know that, right? Do you want me to block you? I'm just asking a question. I am not trying to be politically correct because Sabir Seti is the most cursing dude, and I respect Sabir Seti. Seti is a cursing motherfucker, bro. See, you niggas are scared to use profanity. See, they use profanity all day long. Is that the guy that you were encodable with? Yes, Medivh. Yo, crazy as hell. Yo, Medivh told me, like, he told me that the electric automatically cuts off, like, with no notice, none. It automatically cuts off. I said, in Tunisia, right? So I said, well, imagine if that happened here in the United States. What would these black people do? Y'all like to be politically correct and all of that. Listen, when your backup is against the wall, really? Because I can do a whole lot. I grew up in a household. When I heard MFer, mother effer, my father was all kinds of mother effers, nigga. I'm gonna be a buck with you. You Negroes act like you don't use profanity. Nigga, please. Anytime you call a woman a bitch, that's foul language. And I never called a woman a bitch. Kind of funny, ain't it? Never called a woman a bitch a day in my life. I never even put my hands on it. That's more disrespectful. To put your hands on a woman and call a woman or your woman a bitch. You follow me? I never did that a day in my life. So if I call you one, that's what you are. They're going to march on the streets and scream, nah, bro, let me tell you something. Y'all don't know. Y'all should look up the Arab Spring. Please Google the Arab Spring. Arab Spring. These Negroes are not going to fight nothing. And I'm like, everything is a test. Everything is a test. Everything is a test. They're testing you right now. They're testing you. I'm dead serious. They're testing you. They're testing you on TikTok and YouTube. Just look at what we're doing on these social medias. It ain't about Democrat or Republican. The funny part is not about a Democrat or a Republican. This is the funny part. If we was taught basic civics, right? The word Democrat is not even in the Constitution. Find it in the Constitution, I give you $1,000. Find democracy or Democrat in the Constitution, just in case you don't know what it look like. Whoever trying to come on the feed, fix your mic. So do me a favor. Find democracy in a constitution in here. Or do you even have one? Find it. Now I'm going to explain to you what it is, okay? I mean, I got a whole bunch of these different books on it. But anywho, I'll open up this one and see if it's in here. This is facts. Democracy does not appear once in the Constitution. Not once. You see how crazy it is? So who's playing who? You weren't about my language, nigga. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from South Philly, that is. Okay? So, democracy does not appear once in the Constitution. So let me explain this to y'all when you understand language. I got mad constitutional law books, mad law dictionaries, you name it. The word democracy is democratique. 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 This is why Malcolm X said, in a Republican form of government, one vote, one count. One vote, one count. That's what he said, right? So you could have 10 people, and those 9 people disagree with that one person. That person still votes. His vote still count in a republic. In a democracy, which means the demo or the mob rules. That's how this works. That means you can have 10, and that one, right? Them 9 is going to go here. You're not part of neither one of them. The Constitution says every state of the union guarantees a Republican form of government. That's why reading is fundamental. This is over in Córdoba, Spain. You see what that says? In every language. There where books are burned, it ends up burning people. That's in Córdoba. This is why I said I got to get far away from black people in the United States, brother, because y'all ain't burning me. These niggas will burn you, suck you dry, and then talk about you later on. And that's what's happening to all these dudes who's playing themselves, not realizing that you are the one that betrayed your own self and your people. This is the reality, because we're stuck in this bubble. I saw a test about a rat getting caught inside of this box, and then another rat fell in, and another rat fell in, and it was crazy how they got stuck, and then they was trying to get out the door, and after a while they started eating each other. Here go my brother Medib. I was just talking about that with the electric over in Tunis, and I was telling I was just saying my brothers be telling me to stay away from this conscious stuff, brother. And I said, imagine if the electric go off over here in the United States the way it's going off in Tunis. What would they do? So I can't talk about these things, anymore. But I'm trying to tell people, brother, this black and white stuff is bullshit. It's bull now.
Yeah, that's true, man.
So I was just calling you about that. You said it was 10 hours, right? They go out for 10 hours?
Yeah, it's like on and off from city to city and stuff.
From city to city.
Because it's like it was a heat wave for a long time. You know what I mean? So everybody is in their conditions and stuff, so they couldn't. The grid is too weak to accommodate everybody. You know what I mean? So yeah, they had to shut down. You know what I mean? Like a lot of cities and stuff. You know what I mean?
Crazy,
yeah.
Bro.
It was messed up, bro. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people. I told you, people died because they have the oxygen thing. They depend on the oxygen machines and stuff. They have them in their houses, and cut off electricity for like 10 hours and stuff. So, like old people died and stuff.
And that's and this is the thing about me now, man. It's like I'm more on a humanitarian type stuff, bro. Like, how do we survive these things? Like, how do you survive if something was to happen? Like, and we used to do this, Medib, in New York. We used to have the National Black Theater, right? And I don't think I even told you about this. We used to have training, right? How would we get out of New York if a flood came, and if something was to happen in New York, how would you cross that water? You know what I mean? Like, real rap. This is what we used to have classes on. But somebody came in and said, listen, let's mess up this whole thing, brother. Let's destroy it. Let's talk. You know what I mean? It was crazy. We used to have this thing locked down, bro. Survival skills.
Yeah.
And I remember KRS-One he did a track called Survival Skills, right, with Buckshot. And he did another one when that flood happened in New York. KRS-One, I never forget, I was getting off the plane, and I don't know if you remember when the subway system was flooded in New York, and the rats was coming up from in the subway. So I remember getting off the plane. It was snowing that day, and I was getting off the plane, and the water just was going down. And I remember when KRS-One did a song, and it's called Survival Kit or something like that. And I was like, what the hell? And he explained what you need in case something was to happen. And this is when we started doing what we were doing. We started training. These cats is not ready, brother, for what's going to happen. They're not. Because if you look into other countries, brother, and you can learn a lesson from other countries. Straight up.
I mean, Sabir, it was a blackout back in New York.
You say it was a black? Yeah, that was a test.
Yeah,
the blackout. Yep.
It was a chaos back there. Like people started looting and stuff. It was for like a couple of days or 3 days. Like the grid shut down literally in New York. I remember that you can Google it.
I know about it. I talked about it when I used to be on radio out here. I talked about it.
It was like the whole grid shut down and stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. Like it's scary, man. Like imagine, you know what I mean? And The problem is, like in Tunisia, they don't give you warning.
They don't give you warnings here, nigga. You think you're getting warnings here?
Like usually they tell you, like, you know, supposed to tell you, like, okay, we're gonna shut it down from 10 o'clock until 10 o'clock, whatever. So at least you get prepared. You know what I mean? But this is like random, man, from city to city, from, you know what I mean, neighborhood to neighborhood. The whole thing shuts down. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
You know what movie told that story? It was a movie. They told you in a movie. I think it was 2012.
The blackout in New York.
No, 2012. Remember the dude was, while everybody was at the boxing, and the dude got a beep by his beeper, and he picked up his kids and he walked out. He never told nobody. He left. He was one of the ones that paid to be on the ship. So when the flood was coming, they already let certain people know who paid. So this is the same game that's being played right now. I'm like, only those that's prepared for this. You follow me? If you're not prepared, if you're worrying about joking and playing and all that, nah, bro, it's gonna happen. And this is why I said you can't talk about these other countries when these people are survivors in these countries, bro. Like when you really see firsthand how these people survive, bro. Over here, it will be chaos, crazy chaos. You think that happens?
This is funny story, Sabir. But what he said, I'm showing my daughter, Sophia. You know, like you know how she sees the stray cats there, you know, stray dogs and stuff. We're talking about survival, right? She's saying like how the pets here in America, how spoiled, you know what I mean, have all kind of food, all kind of stuff. And she's seeing like how these cats over there, they please, like they're okay with litter. You know what I mean? I'm telling her, like that's the survival. Like they get used to survive.
And I guess in Africa,
exactly. I mean, yeah, it's survival, and you're okay with it. It's not like, oh man, you know what I mean. I'm sure like those stray cats that they're not upset because other cats in America that you know what I mean, they're spoiled. They're just surviving, man.
Surviving, and they're not hating on each other. It's the weird part. When you really watch them animals, like in Spain, it's in Morocco,
share whatever it is.
They share, bro. It's like here, they share. Like, and this is when they say, well, we moved away from nature. We moved away from the asabiya. And people don't even know asabiya means solidarity, like come together. That's what it is. So they want to stray. And I'm looking at this, right? When I'm in Morocco or in Spain, I'm looking at the cats. I'm watching the animals. Like, and they say this. Yeah. You know what? Did I ever send you the Rex 84? I never sent you the Rex 84. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. So the Rex 84 was in 1969, right? And it was an executive order for the uprise of any black, Negro, Puerto Rican, or poor white people, right? This is what it says on it. And then it goes and talks about how we get how to distract the people. And it says, take them away from the animals of nature, like from nature. And what you just said made so much sense. We're not in tune with nature anymore. We don't know when stuff is coming. So when that flood happened in 2012, they had people that they beat who put up millions of dollars. But I'm like, I'm watching all this unfold. And as you was telling me this, I'm like, damn, how would I, even how much knowledge I have, brother, and know, I'd be like, what would I really do? Seriously, what would I really do? You know, it's like a person that says, I would have did this if I got shot. How do you know what you would have did if somebody was shooting at you? I was shot many times. So my reaction every time may be a little different, but I can think ahead, you know what I mean? Because you don't know, you know, but I experienced that. You experience certain things, right? In these countries. Most people in the United States, most black people, most people, period, in the United States have not experienced hunger, real rap, or bombs dropped on you. You follow me? And what happens here, we're more comfortable. We're privileged here.
Very privileged.
Very privileged. And I never forget, Madib, I was in Canada one day, and I'm in the airport, and this lady, this European lady, white lady, right? She said to me, she don't like nobody in the United States. White lady. I said, why you say that? Oh. She said they're selfish and they think they privileged. She told me.
Yeah.
That's what she told me. She didn't say no color. She just said people in the United States.
Yeah.
You follow me? So here, when that thing kicks off here, Madid, oh, bruh. These niggas be stealing every goddamn thing. And these people do it's a test. It's literally a test they do. And I'm like, the lights went out back. I said, man, This is a test, but y'all better read that Rex 84. But KRS One did a video when that flood happened. I'm gonna let you hear. This is what KRS One did, and he shows in the video the flooding in the subway system. Watch this. It's called Survival. Listen to what Chris said. The flood. This people have Rolls Royces underwater, bro. That ain't gonna save you. Disaster kit. Get your disaster kit together.
Whatever might go down, we're gonna survive that. Food, clothes, and shelter, we're gonna find that. When you hear this sound, you know that I'm back. Hey, it's where I put your mind. When that disaster hit, don't you get trapped in it. You must always stay prepared with your disaster kit. In the club, you might be drunken, so you may laugh at it. But when you sober up, you know it. Here's what you have to get. Stay prepared. Never be fearful or even scared. These natural disasters cannot be compared. So rise and realize you will survive. In the meantime, prepare yourself with these supplies. Get coils of rope and coils of wire. In a waterproof container, put all your fire. Like matches and candles, and don't wear sandals. Get some hard boots and work gloves to handle the situation. Cause when disaster hits the nation, you and your family gonna need your medication. Antibiotics, aspirin, the chronic, even health foods like vitamins and garlic, pain relievers, inhalers and breathers. And make sure you got something that can take down a fever. A spray bottle of water with 10% bleach, so you can disinfect the objects you reach. And speaking of bleach, here's what I teach. Don't think that you can drink the water from the beach. You're gonna have to drink that water from your hood and purify your water to make sure it's all good. Put things in order. Put 8 drops of pure unscented liquid bleach into the water. Use only 8 drops for every 1 gallon you working. You'll need about 5 gallons a person. With no water, things could get lethal. It's dehydration, not starvation, that kills people. So look for the water first. Don't be robbing and looting and stealing and killing. That'll only make things worse. Be smart, plan ahead, save some cash, a radio, some gas, and some blow-up beds. Keep your disaster kit high on the shelf with your weapons. You might have to defend yourself. Get a flashlight, chemical light sticks and whole lot, a compass, some dry food, maybe a road map. Don't forget things like peroxide and Listerine, bandages and antihistamines like Benadryl. So when things get ill, you will survive because you really got skill. You opened your eyes after you got in your list of supplies. Check your attitude. Know that you're gonna survive. Whatever might go down, we're gonna survive that. Food, clothes, and shelter, we're gonna find that. When you hear this sound, you know that I'm back. Hey, it's where I put your mind at.
Y'all probably never even saw that before. This is over 10 years old. Y'all probably never saw that before. And Chris told you that 10 years ago, probably over 10 years ago. So the weird part is, who's betraying who? Who? Do y'all see why I said this weighs heavy on a person? Trying to tell people this. So the weird part is, how about picking up some NAC? I took this when I was overseas. Just bear with me 1 second. NAC. Right? Copper. Where's my cayenne pepper at? Oh, let me give you the cayenne. I'm gonna help y'all out, okay? See, people worry about my language, not realizing what I'm trying to give you. So, let me help y'all out. What is all this for? Right? I'm gonna help you out, okay? What did Chris say? Get your garlic on. Y'all killing yourselves. So who did it? Is you did it to yourself, baby. Y'all are doing it to yourself. The discipline is real. So, let me give you some more. Chromium. I want y'all to look up chromium. And you should take chromium with cinnamon. Now think about this. Chromium with cinnamon. Take these two together. You'll thank me in the morning. So the weird part is you worry about me being politically correct. No, I'm not politically correct at all. I ain't trying to be politically correct. But what you can't do is debunk anything I'm saying. I live by this. I just called my brother King, and we was having a discussion about his wife. And I always call to check on my brother and his wife to make sure everything is cool with him and his family. And we was talking about how we being played by our own people. You know, The weird part was I don't go to the hospital at all, but I remember going overseas, right? I was going to go overseas. And I went to go to the emergency room because my back was hurting. I didn't understand. I thought I had a gallstone. And my back was hurting because I don't go to the hospital at all. But I was getting ready to leave I think it was 3 or 4 days before I was ready to leave. And my back was hurting so bad, but I said, let me go to the emergency room. I sat in the emergency room. Allahi. I didn't even get seen. They just took my blood. They sent me a check for $10,000. I said, nigga, 10,000. Nigga, I'm not paying that motherfucker in this emergency room. Shit, you got to be crazy. So I went to go see my brother Tabiti. My brother Tabiti saw me for, I think it was $125. $125. He gave me what I needed. Why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? He gave me what I needed, and I postponed my flight 2 to 3 days later. Right?
Please see.
So, hold on 1 second. I'm getting text messages. I postponed my flight down the line 2 days later. And when I tell you what he told me, he looked into my eyes and told me what was the problem. Literally, for $125, I think it was. Looked in my eyes. And this is why you can look into a person's eyes or look at their teeth or look at their tongue or look in their mouth and see. This is the natural way. And I was telling my brother King about Bobby Caldwell. I don't know if y'all know, but y'all should look up Bobby Caldwell and find out, what did Bobby Caldwell pass from? What did he pass from? Since y'all believe the system, go look it up. Somebody Google it. Go look up Bobby Caldwell and tell me what he passed from. Come on. All right. Sabir. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all some time. You see, you don't trust an herbalist, but you trust the doctor that's practicing, because they're practicing. They're practicing. So Bobby Caldwell took this antibiotics, and I'm explaining this to you. Antibiotics, anti means against, pro means for. Did y'all get it? Probiotics, pro is for, anti means against. You didn't get it? Okay? Anti means against and pro is for. So what we used to do is that we dealt with things with vibrations. Oh, y'all didn't know that? Things like this that could heal. That's what your ancient ancestors used to do. So you're being played by people that look just like you and I. So if I'm wrong about anything, come on. Let's go. Let's talk about it. And I'm going to show you how this whole thing is a scam. I'm going to show you how all of this is a scam, okay? This is why they teach you nothing about this. They don't teach you who this man is. Avicenna. I'll put his name in here, his Muslim name, his original name. And I know some of y'all going to run because y'all don't want to deal with responsibility. You don't want to deal with responsibility. Look up Ibn Sina. Please Google Ibn Sina. Everybody on the feed, Google him. And if you open up, he has a book called The Canon of Medicine. The Canon of Medicine, that all your modern day doctors study. Look up The Canon of Medicine. See, this is what happens. This will put you in harm's way. What I'm telling you will put you in harm's way. And I don't mean to do that, but I want y'all to understand what it takes to really do what I'm doing. You follow me? He didn't that. Brain cancer? No. What brain cancer? No, he didn't die from this. What it was, it swelled up it tore his Achilles heel. He couldn't walk. So the antibiotic that Bobby Caldwell. Let me pull him up. I'm gonna find out what it was. Give me 1 second. Here we go right here. You know the singer. Oh, who these doctors? 71, 2023. Okay, here it is right here. An antibiotic suffer from health issues. Okay, so if you go look up what it was, this is it right here. So that's what he passed from. So the wild part is we being played by these doctors, by these leaders, by these scholars. So the thing is, what is cancer? The problem is what we're eating that is causing all of our problems. Remember, if you talk to anybody that's a dentist, they'll tell you this story. This is why, let me tell you something. When you go to the hospital, they say, what's the last thing you ate? Because the last thing that you ate, it was probably got you into the hospital. The last thing that you ate was the thing that got you into the hospital. Doctors or dentists invest in people's mouth. Prove me wrong. I don't supposed to know none of this information. But the dentist invest in your mouth. They say if you want something to work, what do? Do you put it on the tongue? Or do you put it under the tongue? On the tongue or under the tongue? That's cinnamon. Woo. You put it under the tongue. So let me explain how this works. And if I'm wrong, please, if you're a doctor or a scholar, whatever you want to claim to be, come on. Okay? When you're right now, if you want to know why you have the problems that you have, because you don't understand propaganda. Where's my propaganda book at by Edward Bernays? Edward Bernays will tell you. He the one that got y'all eating bacon in the morning. So if you go into in your bathroom right now, everybody right now, go into your bathroom, go in your bathroom and pick up your Crest, your Aquafresh, your Dove, anything. And I'm going to tell you what's on it. Are you ready? It's going to say, if you swallow, contact poison control. Contact poison control. Why would they tell you to contact poison control? It's only toothpaste. Did you ever see the ingredients on it? Somebody, if you're honest, you let me know you got Aquafresh or Crest or Colgate in your bathroom. It says, if you swallow, contact poison control. So you think that these doctors are here to help you, but if I gave you somebody, you wouldn't believe it. But let me help you out. I'll be right back. Don't forget to smash that like button if you come to this feed and share it out. How many people ever heard of this man right here? Come on. I'm going to show you why and how. How many people heard of him? Okay, so how many people ever heard of that man right there? See, this is the type. This is what my brother Chris said. People don't want this until they get in trouble. You don't want this. You don't support this. You support the lie because it makes you feel good. But this is a book I did. It's 45 pages. If you would like this book, please reach out to me. This is in Spain. Ibn al-Batir, the herbalist. Oh, y'all thought it was Europeans? Oh, you don't want this, do you? Y'all really want this information? So, this is a little lesson book I did about Ibn al-Batir. Okay? And it'll tell you all about the herbs, how this is going down. Okay? Botany. But you trust this modern medicine. This is why Bobby Caldwell went through what he went through. So if you would like to purchase this book, you definitely can email me and you can get this book. I told you, I'm going somewhere and y'all gonna miss me when I walk away from all this. When I walk away from all of this dealing with you black folks, man, I'm finished. I'm done. Seriously. So if you would like the book, you can email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. I can send it to you. And I can do a whole presentation on this. But did y'all go get y'all toothpaste yet? Did anybody go get the toothpaste yet? So on the back of here, it says contact poison control. That's the same thing that you will see on your toothpaste. Contact poison control. Down here, it says contact poison control. So you're brushing your teeth constantly every day. Remember what I told you? Stuff sits on the bottom of your mouth, right? Down here. So you're ingesting poison every single day that you're using Crest, Aquafresh, all the poison, all the women. So these things, what you think you forever 21? You're not forever 21. So the women who are using deodorant with aluminum in it, it causes breast cancer. But they got something for you for that too. You ready? Y'all don't get it yet? Oh, please prove me wrong. You've been using deodorant that has aluminum in it, but they can sit outside and get your brain set. What was that movie called with Will Smith? It was a Focus. You ever see that movie Focus? How many people saw that movie Focus with Will Smith? I'm giving y'all some clues on how this works, okay? Y'all never saw the movie Focus with Will Smith? I told you they put everything in front of your face. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna explain this in 1 second, okay? Boy, y'all gotta. This could be dangerous and scary at the same time, people. But I'm me. Nope, that's not. I'm gonna show you something, okay? Okay. I want you to pay attention because this is a lesson for y'all, all right? Remember, stay focused. Y'all not focused, B. You ready? I'm gonna show you something, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Remember, I'm telling you the story about the purple ribbon when you have breast cancer. Why haven't they figured out anything for breast cancer yet? Out of all the money that people got for this breast cancer thing, why haven't they got a cure for cancer? But I can tell you what the cure for cancer is. I can tell you what it is. Stop using aluminum. It causes Alzheimer's too. But let me show you how crazy this is. Y'all ready? They put everything in the movie. Now pay attention to what Will did in this movie.
Player on or off the field, and I will guess the number.
Any play. That's like 100 to 1.
It's good odds for you. 2 million.
That's fucking crazy. I don't like it.
Okay. I'll sweeten it for you. You pick the player, and she'll guess the number.
What?
Let's try to understand. It's a lesson. Remember I told you everything is a test?
You're fucking crazy. But I can't turn down free money. You gotta bet.
Elvin.
Some of y'all wouldn't get this.
Don't try to do this. But it's not enough. You lost everyone's money. My money.
Oh, she sounds like my wife.
Get your hands off me. Sick.
Hey, come on, wait.
Whoa, hey, don't put your hands on her. Tell him to keep his damn hands to him.
Please don't.
He's looking like, pay attention, y'all. He's going to explain the whole game.
Pick the fucking plan.
Please don't.
Watch this.
Please.
Okay. I got one. Do you want me to write it down?
Now I trust you.
This is chess, baby.
Then it's her turn.
Just do it. Pick a fucking player.
He's crazy, I know, but it will be his fault, not yours.
I'm going to show you what they do, and they make you loyal to it. Watch this.
I don't.
Look, I give you one chance to back down, okay? No hard feelings.
Pick.
I guess number. Wait.
Please allow me
Y'all
to
get it yet?
introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. Stole many a man's soul of faith.
Number 55.
I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Me damn sure the pilot washed his hands and sealed his face.
No fucking way! That is unbelievable! How did you do that?
Am I right?
Yes! You're fucking right! Fucking shit!
Oh my
You're
God.
fucking right. That is crazy.
You're not mad?
No fucking way! I'm not mad. Oh, we have got to go to Vegas right now. I have a jet. Oh, that was incredible. Did you see what she just did? And you have got some big fucking balls. You are my new fucking hero.
Double or nothing?
Oh, no fucking way!
Y'all get it?
Get the fuck out of my suite! Now!
We're good, coach. Consider your debt settled.
Your debt settled. So let me explain how this movie went down. This is what happens, and I want y'all to hear me out. Why I'm saying this. You can pay off anybody and have something on anybody. Are y'all getting this yet? So he wasn't part of the football team, but Will Smith and them set it up long before they even got there. The girl didn't know what was going on. It's called focus, people. Remember I told you about focusing? Y'all focusing on the noise instead of the signals. Y'all focus too much on the noise and not the goddamn signal. You don't get it yet? When a horse runs, a horse don't see right nor left. It stays focused. So that was the movie Focus. So every time before they even got to the hotel, the dude was a billionaire, but he likes to gamble. So Will set everything up already before he got there. He knew what to do like, he knew this, he knew that. So this is what they do to you every single day on social media. Stay focused, people. Okay? This is why I don't get caught up in it. Maybe that's why I don't get paid either. Because I'm telling y'all the game. Focus on the signals, not the noise. You see how y'all don't want to talk about this? Because Negroes worrying about this black and white thing over here in the United States. I'm foundational black American. You ain't building nothing. Stay focused on the signal. Oh, it's other parts of that movie. And when you watch the movie itself, he explained it. This is chess, not checkers, my G. I don't play physical chess, but god damn, I know the chess moves. So stay focused on the signals, not the noise. Did y'all get it? So these people that I know that y'all watch every day, they up to no good, bro. That's why they say don't bring Sabir. Umar would not sit in the room with me, nor would Tariq Nasheed sit in the room with me, because I know them. Nor would Jesse Lee Peterson, nor would really any of them cats. Nope. Because you know why? I lived it. Let me give you an example. When I was traveling overseas, you have to take a COVID test, right? Let me show you how crazy it was. I guarantee you they never told you this. Remember I told you, y'all focusing on the wrong people, big. Do you see this right here? When I was flying out during the pandemic, I had to fill this form out. And then they had a humanitarian exemption one. Can't make this up. Can't make this up, big. Hold up. Let me see if I can blow this up again. They have an exemption for humanitarian. I cannot make this motherfucker up. But you don't want this type of conversation when somebody's been there and done that, right? So you didn't know there was a humanitarian one during COVID. So let me show you some more when I was overseas. Told you, you don't even know who's betraying you, baby. They look just like you and I. So this is me. This is the forms I had to read. Humanitarian or an emergency exemption. You see that? I cannot make this up. Oh, they didn't tell you this, did they? Oh, let's move forward. I'm gonna explain something to y'all, okay? So when I was traveling, I never stayed still when COVID was going on. You know what I was taking when I was over there? I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna show you what I was taking when I was over there. NAC. Nigga, what's NAC, bro? Yeah, that's what I was taking. But you don't want to hear from Sabir. You think he knows everything. So, humanitarian or an emergency exemption. So let's go down further. You see, person who entry is in the United States national interest. And if you go over to the bottom, you see my name right there. Let me help y'all out. You see what it says Sabir Bey? Print name. So let's ask Brother Jabari and all of these people that y'all watch show you what they have done when they went overseas. Let me give an example. I see how quiet it is on his feed. Y'all real quiet on his feed, ain't y'all? Because you don't want to deal with reality. Stay focused, baby. But Jabari played every last one of y'all. Jabari played y'all. I was over there in 2021. I was over there in 2020. I was over there in 2021. But tour of Morocco and Spain. Now, let me explain this to y'all, for y'all kind of slow people. In order for you to move at that particular time in the height of COVID, everybody on a tour would have had to take a COVID test. The COVID test, for y'all that don't know, cost $150. $150. Now, let me explain this again. If I sat in the room with Jabari, what do you think I'm gonna bring up to Jabari? Where's the video at, brother, that you want over here? So these are the people that's messing up the conscious game. So bear with me. So these are the places. He said cost is $5,000. That's what the heck. $5,000, right? Non-refundable, $500. So I want to know how many people signed up for that. How many people signed up for that? Can I get $5,000 from somebody? I'm going to go over there next month. I'll be there next month. Can I get $5,000 from someone? So again, the people that's doing these things or portraying you is the people that looks like you and I. It's not the boogeyman. It's people that look like us, because these dudes in this conscious game is very desperate. Oh, they're so desperate. They're desperate. Worrying about me using profanity, brother. I'm from Philadelphia, my G. You should be happy that I didn't curse you the hell out. And nothing that anybody can do if I do curse you the hell out. You can say it's talking greasy, but it's just reality. So, who did it? They have you believing it's a white man. No, it's desperate black people. You're desperate. What would Jabari talk about? And actually, he saw me going overseas, so he said we're going to have. I've been to Casablanca 1,000 times. I've been to Tangiers 1,000 times. So what would Jabari see in Tangiers? Come on, y'all, jump into the feed. If not, I can get off the feed. I can get off if y'all don't want to come on. But I know this type of conversation y'all truly don't want to have. So I can't leave. What would he talk about? What would Jabari talk about? You see why Sanetta don't want to have this conversation with me? So let's go see what he was talking about. He said Casablanca, Tangiers, right? Grenada, Dakar, and Touba. So you couldn't visit all those places without taking a COVID test. Trust me. I'm telling you, I was there. I just showed y'all, right? So I was in Tangiers. What would Jabari tell you about Tangiers? What would Brother Jabari tell you about Tangiers? Nothing. But I was over there during that time. So let me show you a Tangiers. Let me show you Tangiers, okay? This is Tangiers. And this is where the word tangerine comes from. Tangerine comes from Tangiers. I'm going to say this one more time. Tangerine comes from Tangiers. This is the oldest U.S. embassy. Okay? The oldest U.S. embassy where you see me standing at. And the Treaty of Peace and Friendship is in there also. It's there. You never seen not a Moor go there yet, nor any of your scholars. And I'll give you the name of the place, okay? Go look it up. Please go prove Sabir wrong. But you'll believe these people because they hype stuff up and, oh yeah, brother, because he's a scholar. Please go look it up and prove me wrong. So what would Jabari do? Why haven't we asked Jabari? If I sat in the room with Jabari, I would ask Brother Jabari, where's the video at? And did you give the people their money back? Did you give the people their money back? But he said, this is a hell of a con game right here, brother. $500 non-refundable. Oh my good God Almighty. Y'all getting this yet? I see you, Sister Kafunya. You should say something too. You should tag him. How about you tag him? And tell Sanetta that let's go. I can do it before I go overseas. I'm supposed to leave next month. Come on, let's go. So if you want to know who did it, just look in the mirror, people. Look in the mirror. All y'all got to do is look in that mirror, B. Y'all the ones. Okay? Can I go a little further? I could talk about Jesse Lee Peterson. I could talk about Henry Louis Gates. I could talk about all these people. But all I'm going to get the nigga wake-up call. They all getting the nigga wake-up call. Okay? So, I'm going to do something real quick. All right? And I'm going to put my banner back up here, y'all, so y'all can support. You can reach out to me. SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. Again, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. And if you weren't about me cursing, this is not the channel for you, B. Those are the other channels, okay, that you like yelling and screaming. Okay? So I'm going to run through this little intermission. I'm an hour in, and I'm still waiting for somebody to debunk what I'm saying. The floor is yours, baby. Let's go. The floor is yours. Let's go.
Battery 90%.
We're gonna take a quick intermission. I'm gonna play
iPad
2 songs, y'all.
107.
This is what we do. This is the edutainment show. So let it rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah! We up in here! Woo! It's real! Shut these motherfuckers down now. Yeah! Go, Chris. What's up? We rock every night. Every night. What's up? Look, he's a hoe. Fuck what he say. There's a picture of his ass with a price tag on eBay. Deja vu, the matrix must be having glitches. Cause I could have sworn I just smashed you short bitches. You only come up to where my hip is. You need to look up to me. Cause right now you're rhyming where my dick is. You just lost, you can't believe. This club is like Iraq and you the US. You need to leave. Battle Chris, please. I blaze 2 guns and have your ass looking like Saddam's 2 sons. This that real shit, wow. You sound like a kid that got gassed after watching 8 Mile. Now pull up your pride, Neo. How did I beat you? Did it have anything to do with the mic I sleep through? No. But if you really want to get far, don't think you a pussy. No, you are. Yeah. You don't want no parts of men, babe. You don't want to start no shit with men, babe. Hip hop is something you got to pay, babe. I laid out the gospel and you still can't say, babe. You don't want no parts of men, babe. You don't want to start no shit with men, babe. Hip hop is something you got to pay, babe. I laid out the gospel. Yo, fuck a freestyle, I write for the love. I got a head you can come off the top of. Before you step to me in this house, you need to stop and wipe that come off your mouth. Battling me, this my trade. But first of all, shouldn't you be marching in the gay parade? You freestyle cause you're lyrically lazy. You don't write, you bite, and you sound like Jay-Z. You're not even a worthy adversary. You only got 10 words in your whole vocabulary. Really, what you saying to Chris? Hip-hop ain't your dick, so please stop playing with this. Step into me like you the better man. When you know you want to sleep with Michael and never land, bitch. You want to continue this or what? Or you want to take your ass to the back and shut the fuck up? You don't want no parts of men, babe. You don't want to start no shit with men, babe. Hip hop is something you got to pay, babe. I laid out the gospel and you still can't say, babe. You don't want no parts of men, babe. You don't want to start no shit with men, babe. Hip hop is something you got to pay, babe. I laid out the gospel. Nah, man, I ain't think so. You one-dimensional. I let my mind and the ink flow. Your freestyle is garbage. You need more push. You rusty. You need oil like George Bush. Amateur. You want more? Well, after this, you still go home broke while I continue my tour. And when I come back with the cavalry, you'll be in the same spot talking about you want to battle me. I don't even know you or about your state, but you young. The moms know you out this late. I can tell by your off the head rhyme that you're desperate for fame in the game, but it's past your bedtime. Yeah, we gonna get down tonight. You hide behind freestyling, cause your ass can't write. When MCs freestyle, they get nothing again. But when MCs write songs, they get published. Come on! You don't want no parts of men, babe. You don't want to start no shit with men, babe. Hip hop is something you got to pay, babe. I laid out the gospel and still can't say, babe. You don't want no parts of men, babe. You don't want to start no shit with men, babe. Hip hop is something you got to pay, babe. I laid out the gospel.
What y'all waiting for me to get off the feed so y'all can say something? What is going on with everybody? What you waiting for me to get off the feed so you can give your opinions and your thoughts and whatever? You can give your opinions and your thoughts right now. Just tap in. Again, this shit is getting, excuse my language, but this stuff is getting old to me now. It's really getting old. So it really is. It's getting old. So I just go to the entertainment part because it's really getting old. They done messed up this whole conscious game, bro. The whole conscious game that they messed up. So let me ask y'all a question. And I see everybody on TikTok. Somebody tell me or give me the oldest hotel in the world. Where's the oldest hotel in the world? Even if you Google it, it's going to be hard as hell. This is something my brother Medib and I was talking about earlier because I was there. Someone tell me, where is the oldest hotel in the world is at? I'm going back overseas so I can bring me some more. This is oud. Damn, this stuff smells so good. Damn, oud smells good. I'm bringing me some more oud back. Yeah, I'm bringing some more oud back. Here's some smaller ones. This is oud too. Oud. 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 Okay, I asked y'all this question. There's some similarity in the movie Killers of Flower Moon. Anybody? The oldest hotel in the world. He said there are some similar in the movie Killer Moon. How about reading the book, The Killer Moon? Read the book. It's a little different, bro. Read the book. The book is different than the movie. Read the book. Oh, y'all thought I wasn't prepared for none of this? I'm prepared. Listen, this is the key about the hip hop. When you're hip to something, you hop out on what you know. Get it? When you hip, you hop. So I'm very hip to what's going on. Get it? So y'all watch movies. While I don't just watch the movies, I have books on all of these things. It's a whole story, man. This is why I said it's a lot in my mental Rolodex, bro. It's a lot in my head, boy. This stuff gets tiresome. Do you know how much reading this is? And I never even saw the movie. I never saw the movie. I seen bits and pieces of the movie, but I never really saw the movie because you know why? I had already read the book. See, this is the thing about how and what Hollywood does. Hollywood watered down a lot of things. They watered down a lot. Let me give you an example. They gave you the TV Arabs, right? They gave you the TV Arabs, right? 1 second. They gave you these people, right? Instead of these people. Y'all see the difference? They gave you the TV Arabs instead of the real Arabs. Or the real Arabs. You got all these experts is on these platforms and always talking, right? Tell them to come talk to Sabir. Okay? Let's go a little further. Remember, I told you who portrayed you, who did it. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. So every subject that you talk about, I got a book for, and I've been to these places. Those called sources. Okay? So, can I do a little quick intermission again? And I guess nobody knows the oldest hotel in the world yet. We'll figure it out. Y'all figure it out.
Knowledge, wisdom, elevation. Turn the volume up. Class is in session. So many minds in the fog. So many thoughts in a cage. Arguing over gossip, trends, names. He got more followers than him. But if you can count your likes, you still ain't where real growth at. I got 10,000, he got 9,000. Okay.
Okay. Compared to the elders who built libraries, compared to generations that passed knowledge down, we all still climbing. So why debate to destroy when we could build to explore? Forget clout, let's read, let's reason, let's grow. Let's free each other together. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show. Open up your mind. Every episode, another jewel you can find. Question what you're told. Let the truth unfold. Knowledge is the treasure that's worth more than gold. Yeah. I done seen people lost off a headline to me. Trade a sharp mind just to stump for the screen. Everybody's rolling, but they starving for sense. Caught up in a circus, barely hoping to rent. I'd rather crack a book than flex on a feed. Rather grow a whole tribe than chase solo greed. See, the goal ain't viral just for one little run. It's making sure our grandkids know where they from. Every lesson got a purpose, every fact got a root. Wisdom ain't overnight, it's lifelong pursuit. If one of us learning, then let's share another page. Cause divided we confuse, united we engage. Hands up if you're tired of the lies. Hands up if you're ready to get wise. No more crabs in the bucket dragging down the ground. We can all rise when we think on our own. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show. Open up your mind. Every episode, another jewel you can find. Question what you're told. Let the truth unfold. Knowledge is the treasure that's worth more than gold. Yo.
And the reason why I played this, people, because I want y'all to understand this AI thing is a joke, and you got to be very, very careful. Let me tell you something. People are sending me these videos called the original Black Gods. That's AI, people. It's not even real. Let me give you an example. And for some reason, this joint is going viral. That's not even 100% correct. Let me give you an example.
Advanced tech, our people used to grow buildings out of the ground.
No weapon we shall prosper or penetrate what I accomplish. Peace to the conscious, my true and living sponsors. We block
Who's putting this stuff together?
Fucking lobsters. Keep thinking that it's just Frankenstein.
Who's putting this crazy stuff together called the original Black Gods? There is no original Black Gods. Who's doing these things, bro? Who raised you? So let's go a little further, y'all. Again, I'm still waiting for somebody to come. So I'm going to share something else with y'all. Songhai. Now, I'm going to walk y'all through a little bit more history, right? We need scholars back like John Henry Clark. We got to go back to this again. You see this? Let me show you where this is at. When I was in Morocco, I saw this, and I'm gonna help y'all. How many? Let's go back to the hotel first. I gotta go back to the hotel. Bear with me, y'all. I gotta go because nobody figured the hotel out yet. Let me do this real fast. Let's go back to the hotel. Cause damn, boy, y'all be getting free game from me. So this is the oldest hotel in the world. It's in Granada, Spain. Okay, so let me break this down real quick. This is in Granada, Spain. This is the oldest hotel. It's in Granada. So let me explain how this works. This is where the horses would be at. So this is where the two rivers meet. If one river ran out of water, the other would come in. It's called the Two Rivers. This is in Granada, Spain, in the oldest hotel in the world. I know they ain't gonna tell you that, but they ain't gonna teach you this, but I'm telling you this. This is what it is. So it's in Granada, Spain, and I'm gonna take that trip back here again. So I need everybody on deck to support. Please support. And if anybody think I'll be getting the support like that, I really truly don't. So this is two rivers. One is on this end and one is on this end. Now, if you can probably find it online, that'd be cool. Now I can do it live while I'm there, or I can pre-record it and then bring it back to the hotel and show y'all. Now, if y'all would like me to go live, y'all can drop me $1,000 because my cell phone bill will be like $1,000 when I be outside. Okay, so I'm leaving early next month. So don't try to say I got you next in the middle of next month, Sabir. No, I'm leaving early in September. So this is the two rivers, and the horses will be in here too. These are the hotels. Let me see if I can move this. I have other pictures, but I choose not to show right now. But this is the oldest hotel that's in Granada. This is actually in the world. That's in Granada, Spain. Okay. All right. Let's go a little further. I'm going to pull something up of a building, the building I was in, the synagogue building I was in when I was in Cordoba, Spain. There where books are burned, it ends up burning people. Now I'm going to share something with y'all. Are y'all ready? This also was a hospital in a house. So let me give you the Spanish on this side. This is the Spanish version. This is the English version. Now, this was a hospital. It's in 1492 in a synagogue. Used, right? Hermitage, the house and hospital. Hydrophonic people. So I said, well, what is this word? I ain't gonna act like I know. So I said, let me look this up. How many people ever heard of this before? So this is the Spanish. This is the English. So let me show you how ill this was. And you got to see it firsthand. So what made me look it up, I said, let me look up what this is. That's 1492. So all of these doctors that y'all cheerleading, they got their information in medicine from us. Here it is right here. So y'all can look it up. Give me 1 second. We'll post it up here so you can see it for yourself. Okay? So how many people heard of that? Come on, y'all. Where we at? Y'all kind of quiet. All right. I got it. This is not the yelling and screaming segment. Let's see if I can find him. So, this is the Jewish quarters. No, family, it has something to do with the people. It's you. Y'all don't get it? Okay, so let's go back. This is the Jewish quarters right there. Now, in Brooklyn, New York, they have a hospital named after him. So you're not getting this from Jabari. Okay? Please go look him up. Okay? Please go look him up. That'd be him. So I have primary and secondary sources about everything that's going on out here. Or y'all keep looking up AI. You know what's funny? When I leave this planet, somebody gonna mess around and have an AI on me, boy. I swear it's already an AI on me. You punch me in AI. Shit. Woo. Can we go a little further to show you some more how we being betrayed by our own people? Told you that's all you gotta do is look in the mirror. Let's go to Hamza. This is inside the Jewish quarters also. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What is this on my neck? Damn, where's everybody at on vacation? What, they want the Bexons or something? Y'all don't want to come to the feed with me? Let me go to TikTok, man. TikTok is more fun than this, man. Let me see something. Let's see what they talking about on TikTok.
Only on TV.
Good God.
It is a lit.
She's practicing African spirituality. That I know of. All right.
Being black. The reason you got black people call themselves Cherokees and Choctaws and Seminoles and Native Americans, they don't see nothing proud in being black. The reason why black people will find out they got a white grandma and now they think they 80% Irish all of a sudden, because they don't have a reason to be proud to be black. The minute we make being black a badge of honor, everybody comes back home. See, when you are in a position of power, the Dominican is going to proudly say I'm African. The Puerto Rican going to proudly say I'm African. The Cuban going to proudly say I'm All these Cherokees and Choctaw Pretendian ninjas, they're going to proudly drop that and pick up the African banner. The reason nobody wants to be black is because most people consider it to be a badge of shame. When China was nothing, Chinese wasn't running around the world bragging about being Chinese. Now they are, because they're a world superpower. Remember, the British were once the slaves of the Germans. The Germans said the British,
this
they
is what y'all like.
A good slave. But didn't the British end up conquering 80% of the world? At one time, 25% of everybody on Earth was a member of the British Empire, either a citizen or a subject. Look at East India. Nobody respected them. Now they are the global tech giant of the planet Earth. My point is, all groups that are respected in the world today were once ignored and laughed at. If they can become great in 50 years, 75 years, 100 years, why can't we reclaim ours? You got to give people a reason to be proud. Until we give people a reason to be proud, nobody wants to be African. Being black.
You know the stupid part about this, fam? Again, who betrayed you? You know black and African is not synonymous. Why do you think you don't see Umar in the room with me? Black and African are not synonymous. Black and African is not synonymous. He said subjects. Did Umar read the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution? This is the crazy part. Have Umar ever read the 14th Amendment to this book right here, the Constitution? Do y'all see why it's our own people? It's us. So let me help you out, just in case y'all never read the 14th Amendment. It says all persons born or naturalized is subject to. All persons born or naturalized is subject to. Oh, this dude be talking out. Y'all like, but that's the drama that y'all like. But not, brother, when you building that, when that school gonna be opened up, brother, because the reason you got built.
That's the damn problem.
Why is it that
I see more entertainment on TikTok than I have on this feed right here. This is sad, people. I see more entertainment on TikTok than motherfucker. I can answer all these questions. Look, I got another one.
No connection.
Can you pull it up? Can you pull it up?
I'm not gonna show you my paperwork. I'm not gonna show you my paperwork. I'm just damn cool to come on social media and show you my information, and people could copyright, take pictures of it. Is you crazy?
You think somebody
all right, you can't go on what I say. No, if you think I'm gonna sit up here, you understand?
But my thing is, hold on real quick.
Matter of fact, I have my card.
Mr. Intelligent. I feel like hold on, you came at me because you said I said that for some odd reason that Black American women are just laying there with Africans. I never said that. I said we gotta stop acting like there's not African Americans or Black Americans or even FBAs not sleeping with and having children with other ethnicities of Black people, like continental Africans. I know a person that you personally know some. I personally know some on this.
No, I know you right. I'm not debunking that. But the way I thought you saying it, like, oh yeah, there's black women laying up with these African people. No, I'm not helping.
This don't make sense.
Right, that's so they are African.
This is the crazy part. I can go through this whole video.
Also admixed with, you know, their Near East neighbors or whatnot. Not Near East, but you know, their Western Asian neighbors.
This is sad.
Did y'all know that if you type Woody?
I could have sworn the other day I was listening to an FBA Live, and there was supposed to be an African she was talking to, and the shit that the supposed African was saying didn't even sound right to me. Like,
it's a shame.
I was
Y'all
like, that's
embarrassment.
gotta be a fucking bot. That's gotta be a bot.
Right.
Y'all black people are pathetic.
But at the same time, we're our people, because we've had to tell people too, like people who, and I hate that when people claim to be Jamaican. There's people who claim to be Jamaican and they're not, and they be saying shit, and it's like, why are you doing that? It's the real life people who out here feeding into this bullshit too, and that's what I'm saying.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Working because we feed into it because we really deep down don't like each other.
I be thinking a lot of these, when I be reading some of the comments, I'm like, that's gotta be a fucking bot. Just ain't no fucking way.
We tell it.
I think Zelda was trying to finish.
This is like dry snitching on social media.
Yeah, this is basic. This is not even deep. This is literally CIA. There's no question about it. I could prove it to you, and you could do the research. Ask your own particular ChatGPT. Is this gender war? Is the gender war between black men and black women, and separately, ask it separately, in the diaspora war, does it look like an extension of COINTELPRO? Ask it, and then ask it to explain.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, try it.
We in trouble, man.
Right, it's interesting.
We in trouble.
Right, something that's simple. The simple answers is generally the right answer most of the time. This is so obvious that you would have to be emotionally. The only people that don't see it are the ones that's emotionally involved with it. But anybody on the outside can see this is manufactured, how the algorithm works, and how people are incentivized.
With black men, like,
I just had one sentence. This one.
Okay, go ahead.
Just one sentence. You are incentivized. The gender war and the diaspora war is incentivized by social media. People who get the most likes, the people whose rooms get the most people, are those who are the most controversial when it comes to either gender war or when it comes to the diaspora war. It's literally a work of art. If you study,
this is a run-on sentence now. Sorry, I didn't mean to giggle, but child, it doesn't get to the root of the issue, and it's like it's the lack of accountability. You're like you're pushing off the problem onto. You know what I hear?
That I think it is all engineered.
But you know what I hear? You know what I hear as somebody, because I look at it from a different standpoint. At work all day, what we have to look is the antecedent behavior consequence. Antecedent with trigger.
Let me tell you something. He's right, and this is the weird part. You ain't got. If I get on his feed, they're going to try to cut me down, right? Let me see something. I'm just going to see something. I'm going to show you how ignorant. Now,
I say he go that. If I run away, NASA's going on the lives leak. That's what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing it from all sides of the diaspora.
I'm gonna see if I can't even get on here.
It's easy to blame the engineering of the system and the White people don't have to uphold the system anymore. Newsflash: minorities are doing it for them. They aren't the best at anything, but we have this white supremacy type of mentality. They aren't the best at fucking anything. They aren't even the richest in their own country. The Asians are. Y'all blaming people for shit, and they don't do shit. They lazy. They wait on us to see.
He's talking about the CIA, right? Are you familiar with? So this is where we.
Oh my God, you're not getting it.
I listen. That's not complicated. What you're saying is what everybody else believes. You're not like you're writing the trend saying we don't understand.
Everybody else believes.
No, everybody believes that the hold on. Let's back up a little bit. Let's be realistic.
Damn, dude, we in trouble.
Most people believe that the issue is how FBA talk and how
people from the Caribbean and Africa talk, and that there's this natural conflict on. It ain't natural. Just like
the quickest way for me to manipulate you is through a problem.
You're not even listening. This is
No, you
so
are.
That's why I can't get on these things.
No,
This is what
everybody.
y'all love,
This doesn't work on everybody. It don't work on if you have people. And listen, here you could tell the pattern. People with low impulse control, people who don't have emotional intelligence, people who have executive function issues, those are the ones that are behind. Those are the largest populations of people who are involved not only in the gender war, but also they're the same character of people who with emotional issues. That is who is the
That's
masses.
what I'm saying. You're able to manipulate these people because they have real emotional issues. So us is our solution is not pointing fingers at these people and blaming these people. The root of it is to try to get to the emotional issues that these people are having, so they can fix it, so they can no longer be manipulated.
I don't think you're understanding what he's saying.
I clearly understand what the brother is trying to. That's why I don't go on Clubhouse, bro. I don't do that. That show, Clubhouse, is a child's play. It's really child's play. It's an embarrassment, bro. Like, for real. That's.
I understand what you're saying, bro. I get it. I know what you're trying to say.
I understood him very well, but what I'm saying is blaming these people ain't gonna do shit for us. It's happening. How do we fix it?
I can tell them to come over. Somebody tell me. Hold up. If you're on TikTok, please tell these people to come over to my show. I can tell them how to fix it. If y'all know these people on TikTok, please tell them to come to Sabir Bey's show. Let's fix it. Let's tell them to fix it. Let's fix it. Okay. So do me a favor, y'all. Share it out. Let's go there and tell them. Let's fix this problem.
This I've been called misogynist, misandrist, pick me, man hater, elitist, all types of things. You know the conclusion I've came to: groom my children to be in position. I'm not gonna finish that book. I'm gonna groom my children because at this point I feel like black people got another 300 years on it. You remember when Bob Marley said emancipate yourself from mental slavery? We got another 300 years on it. I don't even give a fuck no more.
Now, if I said that, y'all would say I'm cursing.
Like it's easy. All you have to do is look at code. You don't even take a 5-minute dive into COINTELPRO, and you can literally see that this gender war between black women and black men is directed by some agency, and you can also see that the diaspora war is also directed by some agency. All you got to do is study. All you got to do is you can connect all of this to foreign policy. There's nothing going on that you can't connect to some type of foreign policy, or connect to some type of control black nationalistic thought. That's like this is easy. This is not hard. Look up COINTELPRO. Look up
a monster with wounded soldiers.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the strength of the numbers, and the numbers would be the community. But since the community is distracted and they're wounded and they're emotional, we need to strengthen the soldiers before we take them to battle. What
You don't even know how to fight the war. You won't acknowledge that it's.
You can't teach people how to fight the war when they wounded.
I'm talking to you directly. I'm not even talking about the crowd. I'm talking about how can a person fight a war that they don't even believe exists? You won't even acknowledge that this is.
You can't be talking to me directly because you don't know my mind state.
No, I'm not. This is not about your mindset. This is really just about how you responded.
I believe so. Hold on 1 second.
I'm trying to see if I can get on this. Let me see something. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see how I can do this, y'all. Y'all gotta rock with me, okay? Since y'all not sharing it out to them, I'm gonna see if I can send this over to them so we can have this dialogue. Give me 1 second.
Okay, and what did you come up to say?
Is FBI the problem? Let's tell the truth. Let's find let them know FBI is not the problem.
It is the problem.
FBI is the problem.
They are the problem.
Okay. Specialist, can I get your age and where you're from?
28, I'm from Florida.
Okay, what did you come up to say?
Hold up, let me see.
Is FBI the problem? No, we're not the problem. I feel like people see us that way because we're simply responding to the disrespect from the rest of the diaspora.
They're not talking about the disrespect from the.
Period.
from the so-called. Hold on, 1 second. I'm trying to reach this sister now. Tell her that I'm live. Give me 1 second. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can help her out. Okay. So please, people, I don't know how this works. I'm new to this thing on TikTok, so y'all gotta rock with me for a second. I'm trying to see if I can send a message over to her. Here it is. Bam. Okay, so let's go back to her show. Let's go. Share it out.
So one thing in like every new generation, it's just like a bunch of.
No, that's not what I was saying. I was actually.
No, I was saying what Seldom was saying. I get what you were saying too, though. I understand what you're saying.
Like at the same time, like even when I was watching and listening to, like a lot of, because I was raised by some Black Americans too, because my uncles married some, and in our family, everybody raised everybody children together. That's how they do. Like they'll leave us on vacation and go with each other, you know. And what I've noticed from listening to them too, that's why it's important to listen to people, because a lot of times you'll hear like, oh, it's the government and this and that and the third. But these are real people who are feeling real things. A lot of Black American women, a lot of Black women all over the diaspora, they're tired of Black men. Like, I'm not going to lie. And some of their points are valid. Vice versa. Some Black men are tired of Black women and some of their points are valid. You know what I mean? But instead of people like listening and trying to come to, we rather blame other people instead of getting to the root of the problem of why we're hurting each other. Because like at the same time, yeah, it might be some systematic thing, but why we as grown people allowing the system to dictate what we do? At that sense, it's a problem. We are still indoctrinated. We are still colonized, and we need to decolonize before we move forward at any front, because they will always have the upper hand as long as we are colonized. What's not clicking? Stop it, because the FBS be having panels talking about Black people too.
This is sad.
About their own people. Like it's everybody fighting. Everybody's fighting. We're not gonna make it on one side. Everybody's fighting.
And wouldn't it make more sense to focus on where the fire started, so you can see what the intentions are?
He's right.
So that you can do the opposite of what the intention is.
We know where the fire started, and we know what the intentions are. We are obsessing at this point.
Break it down.
What we need to do is try to deconstruct and heal, because you cannot think clearly if you are not healed.
Yo, dude, this is crazy. Do y'all see the embarrassment on TikTok? Do y'all see this, man? They are chasing. Just think about this.
We know what the fire is. The fire is colonialism. They need the system. They need to hold us back. They need to hold us down. Okay.
So what we were talking about was can you see that a central intelligence agency is directing the behaviors of people who are engrossed in the gender war and people who are engrossed in the diaspora war? Do you see the fingerprints?
Nope, she don't see it, and don't want to see it.
I got a question. So, what is your solution? Because we do understand that the CIA, they do have ties in all of this, but what is your solution?
Thank you. I love you.
I'm an FBA, so for us, it's the fact of, okay, we were embedded into this country, we built this country, you know, we are the reason that everybody else get to come in here, but when they get in here, you know, the CIA and everybody else, these other minorities, other members,
they don't put nobody on top of
the
you.
Rights of every single body here, and so now it's like, okay, now you're grouping them in with us. And we're saying, back off. Because if you remember correctly, MLK, his last speech was.
Let me tell y'all something. If every other group of people, the only people that so-called foundational Black Americans are fighting against is either people from the Caribbean or Africans. You're not fighting Asians. You're not fighting the Zionists. You're not fighting the white people. They're only fighting our people. And this is the most stupidest thing ever. Man, somebody send this to Black Rain. This is crazy, brother. This is, and I'm going to get off here because I'm tired of y'all too. Because this don't even make sense. I'm trying to spark a conversation on here so we can get this thing popping. And I'm like, God damn, y'all still don't get it? Y'all don't want it? Like the brother said, the brother just said, the more raunchier you get, the more people you get following it.
That's your truth.
No.
Another one.
My truth. What I believe does not. Wait, sir, stop. What I believe does not matter in this. What we're talking about, factual information. It is a scientific fact that Black people come from Africa. They're not all people. We're not talking about archaic history at this point. So I'm not going to the all.
Look. Okay, I'm just going to talk about.
What up, LA?
This is sad.
Accuracy. You don't find people in America. In my opinion, disagrees with you.
Okay.
So you have no emotional.
No.
You don't, brother. You don't.
Joshua,
This is sad,
say
man.
shit like you can't be emotional. You're asking me to fucking forget about a child pedophile.
I literally said.
Please,
You're not. I'm not saying.
Go ahead, let me speak. This is what I'm talking
This is
about.
crazy.
It's just to you and let me speak.
Did you say it was off?
Hold on. You keep cutting me off.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
I could do this all day.
I recommend
A video recently where you need not to date nobody. Someone on TikTok screwed you.
Not.
Yo, I am so, listen. I don't even know what else to say with y'all, man. But this is the father of algorithm. That's the father. If you want to have a conversation with me about who's the father of the algorithm that they keep chasing, holla at your brother Sabir, because I'm really done with you Black folks, man. You're gonna miss me when I depart. Seriously, you're gonna definitely miss me when I depart from this, because this is too much. It's too much, man. I don't get paid for this, but goddamn, bro. This woo, you Black people are something else. So I'm almost finished, because I do try to have a life, and I try to live that life. So I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to come on the feed with me again. If not, fuck it. I don't even want to come back on later on. It's wasting my time. The unconscious, brother. These cats is unconscious. It's unconscious. I'm tired. It's not even worth helping or trying to defend these Black people who's been hit in their head and knocked unconscious. You don't want truth. You only want to argue and talk over each other and present no facts. So I'm going to show you a little bit more before I get off here, because I'm done. This is in David McRitchie's book, Ancient and Modern Brits. In 1681, the Indians of New England, or Moors, as they were also styled by the settlers, were pronounced by William Penn, is to be as black as gypsies. That's William Penn. That's in the book, Ancient and Modern Brits. If you want to fix the problem, let's put the truth up. And again, obviously y'all not here to fix this problem. Y'all just here to see what y'all can get for free from Brother Sabir. Also, this is another one from 1883. As black gypsies may signify that the gypsies in 1681 were definitely blackamoors. This is in a book called Ancient and Modern Brits by David McRitchie. This is embarrassing, man. Truly embarrassing. You got these people who supposed to know better, supposed to give you this type of information. The ones who know better, supposed to tell you. I'm almost done. This is in the book that I have called Slavery at Harvard. Okay? The Moors slept in the student Samuel Hughes' sheet pillow. Okay? the students to complain about having to eat the same food as the Moor. Okay? This is what we should be having conversations on if we really, truly want to fix these problems. If we truly want to fix these problems, there is no goddamn foundational Black Americans, brother. There is no such thing as a foundational Black American. Period. There is none. Okay? North African. North Africa. You Black people are an embarrassment, bro. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Y'all really are, man. I told you, if you want to know, look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror. I'm going to give you a little bit more. That's why nobody takes y'all serious. That's why nobody wants to deal with this stuff no more. It's a lot of hurt people running around out here. It's a lot of hurt people. Y'all been hurt by these Black people. And we still being hurt. And we still playing ourselves. And of course, if you bring Sabir Bey's name up, they're going to always say what? Don't bring him over here. So, miss me. Okay? Because I'm definitely going to get away from this. I got to keep my sanity. Straight up. Until y'all want to have this type of conversation, let's go. So I opened up this line every time to ask people to come on this feed and come on, let's talk if you really want to fix this problem. I got a couple more songs I want to play, but I am going to get off of here because I'm done. I'm burnt. It got me. So if you want to talk about this, let's go. Because I'm going to go back to John Henry Clark. But if you want to know who did it, who betrayed you, just look yourself in the mirror, big. Look yourself in the mirror. Y'all did it. All right? I'll be right back. I'm going to give y'all 5 more minutes, 80%. And I'm out. I'm done. 5 more minutes.
iPad 107.
This is not the kind of conversation y'all like to hear. You want the yelling and the screaming. Look in the mirror.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
Hey, family, don't ever come on this feed and disrespect and say FBA. If you got something to say, please come on the feed. Okay? Hit that link right there. If you was invited, click that link and tell me what the FBA is. Don't be shying away from it. That's a link right there. All right?
As I turn up the collarbone, my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street, but not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? I saw us disregard a broken bottle top and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the window, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's the one I want you to know. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there's someone home, not a liquid to love. Could it be really pretending that they're not alone? Oh, well, oh, deep in sky, somebody's broken heart and washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind to sea. Cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
We're the FBA person. I'm gonna help you out, family, because you said somebody invited you, so I'm gonna invite you. Come on, FBA. Let's go.
Asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change.
Come on, feet and prove your point. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Change his ways. Change no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. You gotta get it right while you got the time. Now you close your eyes, then you close your mind. That man, that's with that man, 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 you're the man and clever. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. Na 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 na. Gonna feel real good, yeah, 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 na na na, yeah, na na na. No, I'm gonna make a change. It's gonna feel real good, some more. Just live yourself, you know. You got to stop it yourself, yeah. Make that change. I gotta make that change today. You got to stop with yourself, brother. Yeah, you know. Make that change. I gotta make that man. You got to move some more. You got to stand up, stand up and live yourself now. Make that change some more. You love it, you love it, you love it, you love it. Make that change.
You see how you invite these cats and they love to do all this typing? And this is what the sister was talking about, a bot. This is right here is a bot. That's a bot. So let me explain this to you. Now, he said blacks and Moors have a culture. Yes, the Moors have a culture. We dress a certain way, right? We have 5 principles that we stand on. What do the 5 principles, since you say you foundational Black Americans, anybody that's foundational Black Americans, give me the 5 principles that you stand on. Let me see if we can, I can't call that person. Contact somebody that's foundational Black Americans and ask them 5 principles that they stand on. Give me the 5 principles that found, and it's not hard. That's not a lot. Give me the 5 principles that foundational Black Americans stand on. Now, I'm gonna help you out. Every Moor that is conscious of them being a Moor, give me the 5 principles that you stand on in the state that you in. I'm gonna help you out. This is called fixing the problem. Every Moor that know that they're Moors, please give me the 5 principles that you stand on. And don't forget the state that you're in. Okay? The state too. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Come on now. Give me the principles. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Come on now, where we at? I said, he put Cali. Come on, y'all, where we at? Y'all don't get it yet? I want you to give me the principles, and I want me to give you the state that you in. Michigan, right? Come on now, we got more people. We're gonna do the same thing to FBA, okay? Let me ask my brother Eric. What's the principle that foundational Black Americans stand on? Come on, y'all, let's go. Come on, man, Eric. Give me the principles. Give me the culture. Principles and culture. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
Eric speaking.
Eric speaking. Eric.
Yeah, what's going on?
Let me ask you a quick question, bro.
Uh-huh.
What principles do you know what principles are, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. What principles do foundational Black Americans stand on?
I mean, I don't. You gonna let me answer?
Yeah, I just asked you. Just give me the principles. Just give me the principles. That's all.
Am I on loudspeaker?
Why? Yeah, you are.
I'm just curious. Okay, I was just curious. Okay, so basically, I think that your question is not relevant when you talk about principles and what FBA stands on, because that's just like asking what principles do Nigerians stand on, or what principle
they got principles. They got principles.
Or what principle do Mexicans stand on? I mean, it's the same one that we've been standing on as descendants of freedmen, as descendants of slaves. I mean, it has nothing changed.
So let me explain this
it's
to you,
just
Eric. Hold up.
Identification.
Eric, you're going around the block.
Listening.
Let me make this plain for you, okay? That is not that complicated.
No.
I want you to hear me out. I want you to hear me out. I heard you. Now, if I ask somebody, like I'm asking people, Morris, give me the principles that you stand on. They're not going to go and say, we're saying what is this one? No, we're going to give you what? I'm going to give you the principles, okay? Just in case you run across some more. Love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. So
I think you mixing apples and oranges.
How is that apples and oranges,
just like,
Eric?
Because what you're talking about is like nothing has changed. The only thing that has been given is a description of who the descendants of the slaves are, because we're getting mixed in with everybody else when everybody else start calling themselves African Americans.
Brother, but there is no blacks. But this is the key.
Well, yeah, but you're never going to get it because you're never.
Eric, I've been doing this. Let me tell you something, bro. I've been doing this longer than you've been in this conscious game. Let me explain this to you.
You know what? Listen. Listen. What I am explaining to you is, if you're going to continue, which is nothing wrong with, continue to go by definitions, continue to say there's no blacks, continue to say there's no such and such and this and that, then even though you understand what it is, you're not going to come to any type of conclusion to resolve your conflict with the FBA.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You said definitions, right?
Yes.
Lineage is what? That's a definition, right? It's a definition for lineage, right?
Lineage is a term.
Brother, it's a definition for it.
Okay, well, if you want to say a definition,
brother,
say definition.
Come on, Eric. You can't be talking about opening up schools. You don't understand that's a definition. It's a definition.
You know what? I know what a definition is.
Okay, so my point is that what you just said to me did not make sense. All I asked you, and you keep saying definition. You get ready to open up a school. You want to tell your children.
Oh, so now you're going
to
no.
With that. I'm going to go there with you.
Because I'm not agreeing with you.
No, it's not about you agreeing with me. I'm talking about as a teacher. What kind of books are you going to have in the school? Are you going to have dictionaries in your school? Yes or no? Just yes or no?
You know what? It depends on the topic.
Brother,
it depends on the curriculum that's being taught.
Brother.
Who you just finished talking to?
Eric, listen to me, bro. If you have a school, listen to me again. If you have a school, you're not, bro. We can go to every university, you and I, right now, and I can guarantee you're going to find
everybody has a dictionary.
Every definition, they're going to have different definitions from Spanish to French to English to Oxford, right? That is basic in schooling. Do you want me to send it to you? You want me to look it up and say?
No. Listen. Okay. Listen, Sabir. You're not, because of your study and your understanding of things. even though you know the purpose of that people who are, well, I'm going to say this because of you, out of the loop, because people who are out of the loop don't understand how important definitions are according to the way you think and you believe. And I'm not saying that's anything wrong with
the way
that.
I believe?
You're not, you're say it again?
You say the way I believe?
Not just the way you believe. That is a part of the way you believe. So I'm just saying, I just said it's nothing. Hold on. I just said it's nothing wrong with it. I understand the importance of definitions and terms. Words are powerful, and I understand all that. The only thing that I'm saying is that you're not going to come into any type of an agreement with the terms. I mean, with the term, the description. FBA. You're never gonna come to any type of conclusion how it makes sense.
It's because it don't make sense because you just hold on. Let me ask you a question, Eric. You talked. You said a lot, right?
Go ahead.
You said you keep saying definitions, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a definition for everything.
Okay.
There's a definition for everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the definition for FBA?
The definition of FBA is descendants of freemen, descendants of slaves.
That's
I'm sure.
If you Google, now you just told me. Now you don't realize what you just said to me, right? I set you up. You said I kept
if you
hold
up,
up.
It's probably gonna come up too. The same thing I said,
brother. Listen, I don't Google stuff because this is the thing about Googling and the internet. Pick up a Webster's dictionary. I want you to help. I'm helping you out. I want you to get an American Heritage, or an Oxford, or a Spanish, or French, and then see if you can find that inside. Now, let me help you out.
Look.
Hold on. I'm explaining to you, brother.
Go ahead.
Do you know if I look up in a dictionary, right? There's a definition for John in a ghetto dictionary. You know there's a online. So this is the thing about people about the internet, which is different, that you can add things on to these things online. So Wikipedia, number one, if you donate to Wikipedia, you can edit Wikipedia up. You follow me?
And that's what I was just about to get into that terminology. Now,
but
languages change over the period of time.
Brother, that's not language changing. That's not language changing, brother. FBA is not a language changing.
Listen, hold on. What I'm telling you is new terms are created as time goes on.
Okay. So new terms have changed, right? New terms have changed, right?
Yes.
So if I called you a girl, are you a girl?
Well, new terms that came about.
Listen to me, Eric. If I called you a girl, are you a girl?
You know what? You go ask one of them boys that's going into the girls' bathroom when they're a girl.
I'm asking you that.
You
said terms change, right? You said things
terms
change.
Terms are created. I should say
okay. Well, let's say created then. So let's say created then, right? We can create that too. Okay, you no longer girl. I'm gonna just start calling you, hey girl.
Don't call me that, because call somebody walking up the street that got a penis a girl. You call them a girl that's wearing a dress.
I call you
and
one.
They probably smile at you.
You could be an inanimate object, so why not call you one?
They you know what? That's one of the arguments today. People are calling themselves black people calling themselves white, and some white people.
But you don't know. But that's not what they're saying, brother, about white, because you don't understand law. So this is what happens. So let me help you out, bro. Let me help you out.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, when I see you again, remind me to give you a law dictionary. I want you to do me a favor.
Okay, and I'll accept it too.
Okay, so let me help you out, bro. Let me educate you for a second.
Okay.
You know that there was no such thing as white people. You don't understand. I'm gonna see if I can quote. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can quote this. I'm gonna see if I can quote this, brother. Bear with me.
You don't have to. I already know that's true.
Okay. No, I'm not talking about that. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
Okay.
It was under the Nationalization Act. And I'm gonna show you. You can go to Title 8, United States Code, right?
Mm-hmm.
So white had nothing to do with Caucasian or skin color. That is the key to this, brother. It had nothing to do with that. It was a status issue. So when people say that they're white, they're not talking about in the complexion of white. Oh, you follow me?
Yeah.
That's what
when
they're
people talk about white, It's not talking about a color.
It's not a color, brother. It wasn't a color.
Okay.
It was about.
But now,
it was
now
like
that's what I was just telling you. It seems same. Now it is.
Now
that's what people call themselves.
But brother, that's not what people know because you're not asking the people. What do you mean by that?
Look, I can guarantee you.
No.
If you walk down the street to the average white man, ask him.
No. I'm talking about us. I'm not talking about them. Listen, let me tell you about this. Bro. And I told you this. I don't know if I told you this story before. When I was getting tested, when I was ready to go back overseas, right? I went to this. I was asked Karen the story. I was getting the COVID test, and I asked this lady. I said, if I called, she was Asian. I said, if I called you a yellow person, how would you react?
If you called her a what?
A yellow person. I thought this person was going to come on my feet. I guess they would leave. So I asked her. She said, "You know what she said to me? It would be an insult."
Yeah, I'm sure it probably would.
So this is the key, brother. It's just like saying black. Let me explain to you what this is. Black is. Hold up. Let me help you out. I'm giving it to you. Basic fundamentals. Don't unless you want to pick up a dictionary, an Oxford one.
I would accept if you say to me, it's just like saying black. Not it's just like saying black. It's just like saying black to you.
No, what I'm saying to you, I'm giving you the breakdown, brother. And it's not just a dictionary, it's an etymology or etymon also.
Go ahead.
Black, and you can Google this if you choose to, and it's up to you. You acknowledge everything else.
Right? So you want to support Google what you say.
I don't want you, listen, brother, I don't even want you to agree with me. I want you to research it. I
didn't say that. Listen, I said you want me to Google when it supports what you're talking about.
No,
right?
brother. I can Google foundational Black Americans, brother. It's nothing there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is.
Hold up, I don't even got to Google it. I can pick it up and see if I can find it in an Oxford dictionary.
No, because it's not in there.
So why would it be? So matter of fact, I'm gonna do this today, Eric. I'm gonna go get me a new modern day dictionary. I'm gonna go out today and buy it.
It's not in there. It's not
so
in there.
Okay. So my point, brother, if you are opening up a school, you're gonna do what? You're going don't you can listen, bro. You can't lie to yourself, bro. Bullshit. Let me tell you something. Of course it would be.
The phone broke up.
I said, let me tell you something. This is the thing about people, and I said why people are liars, and it's like black people. It's our people. You're going to get a dictionary in your school. You're not going to tell your children to go Google it online. You're going to have a dictionary.
About 10 seconds were blanked out because I couldn't hear you.
Oh, damn, bro. I said, you as a teacher that's getting ready to open up a school, you're going to have dictionaries in the school, not telling your children to go online. That's a fact, bro. It's not me making up nothing. I don't need you to believe me. What people can do, because it's much easier to go online to see that, but a real scholar is going to pull the books together. They're going to research in it. So we was taught to analyze and scrutinize every word. That means to break the words up and put the words together. You follow me? That's how you do it. So I'm not going to make
you. You're only acknowledging words that white people make.
Brother, this is the problem, brother. You keep saying white people. They did not make up words. We did.
Well, you're talking about the Oxford Dictionary,
brother.
Right?
I'm only quoting what you're using. You in the United States. Why you gotta drive? Hold up, bro. Hold up. You keep saying about the white man. Why do you need permission to go get a license to open up a school? Why?
What are you talking about?
You getting a license?
You don't need a license to open.
So you don't have a driver's license either? Say fuck it. Don't have a driver's license. How about that part?
I didn't look. See there now you jumping around.
No, I'm really not. You see it. Hold up. I'm only going on. Listen, I'm only going on what you're saying about the white man. That's all I'm saying.
You are the word man, and you're the knowledgeable man, and you just said.
So you don't have. So you don't. Let me ask you a question, Eric. Be honest. You have no connection to the white man about the school you're going to open up.
I didn't say that.
Okay,
I'm talking about what you're doing.
No. You said
I never did. I never did try to discredit the white man's license and stuff like that.
But my point is, you said about the dictionary.
The only thing is the terminology that other people create outside of white people you discredit it and you go back and point at the white people terminology.
No, but because Eric, we are in
people who consider themselves black are calling themselves black, even though they may know what you know, they might call themselves black just for communication purposes. You'll beat them up for that.
It's not even beating up. I'm just telling you, because you just said, hold up. You just said the white, hold up, Eric.
Most people who call themselves black already know they're not black. They know they're not.
Hold up. But my point is, like, you keep saying, well, you keep coming from the white. I don't need to go to none of their books. Real rap.
Well,
I really
that's
don't.
What you keep doing.
No. Hold on, Eric. Let me run this down to you one more time, brother. Let me help you out, because I know you can't see, but I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you.
Give me some help. Give me some help, and I'll put on my glasses.
He said, put on his glasses. I have a French one, an Arabic one. I have a regular dictionary. I have a German dictionary. I have a Spanish dictionary. I have all of them. Right?
Okay.
So let me explain to you how this works. In all of those books I just mentioned, they're not the white man's languages. See, this is the thing.
It doesn't matter. But it doesn't mean that they don't use the white.
But you believe, hold up. So you'll believe Wikipedia, though, right? Who set that up? Who put that in Wikipedia?
I didn't say nothing about Wikipedia.
But you said it's online. You told me to go look up FBA
why
online.
Why you throwing all that stuff? Why you throwing anything against the wall to see if it'll stick?
No, I'm really not, because you just told me that.
I never mentioned Wikipedia.
Hold up, but you just said go online, and that's what you said, right? Go online, right? And you said,
you know what? If you were live streaming right now and they heard us talking right now, they'll be ashamed of you.
No, they're not. They're listening right now. I am live streaming.
Oh, okay, good.
So let me ask y'all this question on this feed. Come on the feed for a minute. Do I sound like I'm crazy, or do I make it common sense?
No, what you're doing is you keep running every time I move.
I'm really not running, because I'm only.
And you're putting words in my mouth by bringing up things like Wikipedia, and that never came out of my mouth.
Let me explain this to you. So when you let's go back, let's rewind it. So where am I looking at online for foundational Black American?
It doesn't matter if you're looking it up online.
You told me. But okay, let's move Wikipedia out the way.
And that's why you keep cutting me off, because you don't want to hear. You don't want your people to hear me make sense.
Go ahead, say it, Eric, and I'm gonna stop. Go ahead.
Okay. Now you already know. Even though you won't admit it, you already know the purpose of the terminology foundational Black Americans. That's just
so you're telling me now, right? That I know. That's what you're telling me.
Even though you don't agree with it, you know why it's being used.
No, I don't.
I
don't. I can probably tell you that I can hold on, Eric. You pause, Eric. You pause for a second. Let me explain to you, brother, why. Before 2000, there was no foundational Black Americans. Let me explain to you, brother. They were Moors people. Now, if he said more, that would have been a little different. You see how that works? So let me explain to y'all how this worked. So before all of this foundational Black American stuff, factual. Hold up, let me pull it up. Once again, they were Moors.
Okay, what if we just say indigenous instead of FBA?
Brother, let me tell you something.
What if we say indigenous? Would that be okay?
Eric, hold up, hold your horses, brother. It's okay. You can say that too.
I don't have no horses. That's the problem. You still going off the terminology that they made when they were riding horses. I'm talking about modern stuff. Okay. I'm talking about what we're describing now. Okay. I don't have any horses.
So you think indigenous is modern? That's what you think?
I'm saying. No, I said basically saying indigenous is in referencing to a certain group of people in America. Saying indigenous, we can say that the foundational Black American, or the terminology foundational Black Americans, you can use the word terminology indigenous, because it's talking about people who were here prior to the United States being founded.
But did they call themselves Black though?
It doesn't matter. Now you're jumping somewhere else. That's why I haven't came on the live stream, because every time I make a point, you jump somewhere else and want to acknowledge.
No, it's really not, because I'm just asking
I'm going to start calling you a kangaroo. Because every time I make a point, you jump somewhere else.
You know you live right now. I'm saying to you right now.
Well, that's good.
Hold up. Listen to this. You still talking. Let me explain this to you one more time, brother. You know what I need you to do? This is what I need you to present me some evidence on everything. Don't tell me to go online.
No, I don't need to present you some evidence because I know
all right,
you're
Eric,
smart.
See you later, brother. Because no. That's stupidity, brother. The stupidity is out of control, man. This is stupidity. I don't need to show you anything. I just said show it. If I'm sitting on this live showing you something, then you show what I'm saying. So before they were called black people, there were no black people back then. What the hell is wrong with this dude? I'm telling him it wasn't no black people. But you allow somebody to have a copyright or a trademark, FBA. There is no FBA before none of this. Now, if you want to talk about being indigenous, there you go. And the indigenous means in your genes, your genealogy. Genealogy in your genes. No foundational black Americans have ever showed no evidence. That's the crazy part. But he's supposed to open up a school. That's crazy. He's supposed to open up a school. Cool. But do y'all see? We are the problem. We're the problem. And you allowed someone to come in and sit here and just tell y'all that craziness and then running and say, well, I don't need to go look it up. Nigga, don't tell me to go look something up. I'm going to look it up. So I don't go online to look up stuff. I've been to these places. I'm telling you, there's no such thing as black people. That's the reality. There is no black people. Black is not even an ancient term, but you can't tell people who don't read. You can't tell people who don't read. So the word black, I'm going to help you out. It's spelled B-L-E-A-C. And this is why, and again, it's not that I'm running. It's just that, goddamn, dude, pick up a book and read. How many books y'all just seen me pull up? Black is an Anglo-Saxon word, B-L-E-A-C. It ain't ancient. This is why people don't want to be late. Don't believe nothing. I don't need you to follow me, worship me, none of that. Let's make this happen. You can get 5 foundational black Americans because all of these Negroes have their children in the so-called white man's school, and you on the white man's platform exposing yourself to them. They know who to go to. They know. People focus on the wrong. And exactly, that's why I said watch that movie Focus with Will Smith. Watch that movie Focus with Will Smith. Put the blinders on, B. None of these foundational black Americans, I don't care which one you pick, I will let them go a half an hour and then I'll go a half an hour. But y'all make it happen. And they have to present facts. The excuse they will give you, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't need to look it up. But he just told me to go online and look up FBA. That's what he told me. Go look it up online. Man, we pathetic people, bro. And this European laughing. He knows exactly who to go to because we haven't learned our lessons yet. We haven't learned it. Yes, our people are lost, man. Big. This is why I said it's hard as hell, bro. It's hard. This is why people say there's no money in this conscious game. People are still aren't not to jump on the panel. People still ain't not jumping on the panel yet. They can jump on the panel. You want to come to the feed? Anybody can come to the feed. Hit the link. Jump on the feed. Let's get this conversation sparked. But please, if you come, please bring me some receipts. The link is right there. When I say receipts, stuff like this at the Alhambra. So the thing is, there is no black food. They only keep trying to focus on, where's my book at? Music. Where's my book called? Here you go. Show me the black land. Show me all of this. Give me 1 second. Show me. Where's the black land at? Where's the black food at? Oh, he says it's no Morris Embassy. You want me to help y'all, family? You must be new. You want me to help you out? Let me help him out. And I guarantee he never been here before. Give me 1 second. I'm going to educate you real fast, okay? Since you travel. Come on the feed and tell me where you traveled at, family. If you do all this barking, you can click that link and jump on the feed with me. If you do all that barking, click that link. I dare you. Okay? I dare you. Click the link. Okay. It's not about a Morris embassy. See, you don't get it. But I'm standing in the U.S. Embassy. Please go look it up. I'll give you the receipts for that. I'm going to help you out, family. So if you've been in here, please let me know. Come on. You're doing all that talking. Don't talk about it. Be about it. There's the link right there. Come on. I don't know anything. Come on the feed and prove it to me. It's over 60 variations of the word. Come on. Click that link. You ain't got to do no typing. Come on YouTube. Go look it up. That's where Sabir stands at. Okay? Ooh. Oh, yes, and I'm standing right there. And let me help you out. Okay? Let me help him out. I told you I'm going to bust your bubble. Now I'm giving you the opportunity. You only get one shot. Okay? Click that link. If you travel somewhere, let me know if you've been there. You ain't got to do all the typing. I said the lines are open for you. You don't have to do a lot of typing. Okay? Oh, no, not yet. He got a long ass name. Who got a long name? You know, in this building right here, Morocco was the first nation to recognize the United States. Okay, that's not a book right there. I'm standing here. That's not a book. That's not Photoshop. No, it's not. Far from Photoshop. I don't do that. I don't do AI stuff. Okay? Nope. I know I'm hurting your feelings, family. It's all good. You see the ignorance is on an all-time high, boy. But I know we need help, but that's okay if it's Photoshop. So I'm going to give you another one, okay? I guess this one is Photoshop too, huh? So this is what I want y'all to do. I want you to go to here too. It's called Silvers. Punch in the Moorish Castle in Silvers. You got it? Let's blow it up for the blind person that's on here. I'll type it in for you. Go punch in the Moorish Castle. I told you, you can't beat this brother with me. I'm good at what I do. Okay? He says Photoshop. That's Photoshop, brother. Okay, let's Photoshop, then prove it. Told you I'm gonna shut you down. Okay, are you ready? You ready for some more facts? This is Silvers. Oops, let's see if we can find some more. This is in a museum in Portugal. You see that? Moros. So that's when I was in Portugal. So let's go to silvers real fast. Okay? All you got to do is Google that. Google me, since y'all like to go to Google. Oh, silvers. Built merely by the Moors. Oh, silky. Where was Sabir Bey at? Hold up. Let's pull it up for 1 second. Silvers built by the Moors. Ooh, y'all talking, you ain't talking to no slouch, B. So if you got all that yappity yap, all you had to do is tap in. See, this is the beautiful thing about knowing the history. When Negroes say don't read. Okay? All right? So I'm going to give him a couple of more so he can see the facts and see if this is Photoshop. Nigga, I don't do no Photoshop, bro. Those are kid games. Okay? That's not Photoshop. Okay? So let's move forward. Let's prove some more about the culture, and you can do your own research. He lost this. And he decided to let what Sabir do in his lane. You ready for some more? Let's pull up some more Moorish things for y'all that don't know how this works with me. I don't know why these Negroes think I don't go to these places. So this is called this is paella. Paella. And it's actually an Arabic word. So paella means leftovers. That's what paella means. It means leftovers. Y'all get it? Do your research. So it's not Spanish. Paella means leftovers. It's baccarat. Let's find some more. Let's go to a beautiful drink called horchata. You think this is Spanish? Okay, let's go back. So give me the black culture. Give me the black food. Remove your feelings, B. I murder any crowd I get on, anything I get on. Moorish horchata. So, because you truly don't know the history of the Moors, you're watching people just tell you things. So, they don't want you to talk about the Moors. So let's go before 1492. Before 1492. So we were the first ones to recognize the United States. So it was the 13 colonies. I'll prove that point in 1 second, okay? All of this can't be Photoshop. That's in Turkey. That can't be Photoshop. That can't be Photoshopped. That can't be Photoshopped. That can't be Photoshopped. Come on, B. That's a lot of Photoshopping. This is in Istanbul, Turkey. That's Turkey. That's what I ate in Turkey. That's Photoshop too? Okay. That's Turkey. That's Turkey. That's Suleiman's Mosque. That's in Turkey. That's the Blue Mosque. That's in Turkey. Nigga, this can't always be Photoshop, bro. Come on, man. Photoshop. Nigga, who Photoshop these things? Y'all like Photoshops? Photoshop. So, I'm going to give you a little bit more. This is in Morocco, in Tangiers. What does it mean? I don't know. Come on the feed. Maybe I'll explain it to you. Come on the feed. Come to the feed for a minute. Tap in. And tell it to me to my face. Come on the feed for a minute. Because you're on here for a reason. So the best thing to do is to click the link, and then we can have that conversation. If not, shh, leave quietly. This is in Morocco, in the place that you saw me in. You see that picture? That's in Morocco. You see that picture? See, when you put truth up against something, Negroes start running. Here it is. This is this is on the wall. I'll read this to y'all in the back. We, the Congress of the 13 United States of North America. You see that? Of North America. You know why we betrayed? It's because we have false leaders out here, false scholars out here. Once who know who we were before 1492. So I don't know if you know me. I told you to come on the feed and introduce yourself to me. It's easy to click the link. It's literally right there. Introduce yourself. Because anybody you put in the room with me, I don't give a damn who you pick. I will murder them. Straight up. Whoever you pick in this conscious game, and I will do it smiling at the same time. Okay? So I'm going to give you some more time to get your courage together and tap in. Okay?
Battery.
No need to type. You ain't got to type. Just come like you come on everybody else's show. Come on the feed. Let's go.
Oh!
Time.
Oh!
Y'all, let's go.
Stop it! True Master, you know your lies, they can't take you. Man, KRS-One on the microphone, we're ready to break through. So come down, True Selector, True Master done. Big up Shaba on this one. Listen. In 1993, Shaba taught me this style, and I must now agree we haven't done it in a while. See, I'm an MC with the conscious flow, but people think that that's the only thing I can talk about. I know my rules, I'm culture, but I murder ya. I'm a peace-filled lover, but I murder ya. Any stage, any mic, I'll murder ya. You in the dark, I'm in the light, I'll murder ya. See, Chris and MC, so they must call it home. All over the east, west, north, and south. See, I'm Master Creed and I do rock the house. And the people in the street know what I'm talking about. I know my roots and culture, but I murder ya. I'm a peace-filled lover, but I murder ya. Any stage, any mic, I'll murder ya. You in the dark, I'm in the light, I'll murder ya. Murder ya. Pass me the mic, let me drop for a while. Let's look past the hype, let me rock for a while. I'm a plain Jane rapper, bang bang rapper. I'm that medicine you need that comes in a plain rapper. Chris is official, no bells, no whistles. Step into the class, man, don't make me dismiss you. I'm not a drug rapper, I'm not a thug rapper. I'm not a hoe rapper, I'm not a show rapper. I'm not a pop rapper, I'm not a rock rapper. I never shot a rapper, I can always spot a rapper. I know a lot of rappers, so it gotta matter. I splatter my data and rappers that don't matter. My data will splatter rappers thinking that they batter. I gather you rather this rapper pitter patters chatter, but never that. I'd rather rap till you splatter. What's the matter? You never heard this type of rapper rapping? Time for some action. Chris and MC, so they must call it old. All over the east, west, north, and south. See, I'm an MC with the conscious mode, but people think that that's the only thing I can talk about. I know my roots and culture, but I'll murder ya. I'm a peace-filled lover, but I'll murder ya. Any stage, any mic, I'll murder ya. You in the dark, I'm in the light, I'll murder ya. Murder ya. Live in the studio, True Master Studio, in a gangster's paradise like Coolio. You shake your booty though, but I'm more of an MC to pull rappers' cards out like Yu-Gi-Oh. You got an unruly flow, now get me. I slap rappers up like Cynthia McKinney, but then I calm down swiftly. When Chris in the city, whack radio stations get this quickly. Now True Master mix me down right. Today's hip-hop production don't even sound right. It's all sound bites for clown types that ain't even found like. This is what hip-hop sounds like. Not just True Master, but Blast Master rocking on that sound right. I'm not the clown type, I'm the boogie down type, the last of the humans that really can write. They must call me out all over the east, west, north, and south. Cause I'm an MC with the conscious mouth, but people think that that's the only thing I can talk about.
Let me tell you something before I get off this feed. You Negroes are crazy. I could care less if you like me. Just when you see me in passing, make sure you say, "What up, Sabir?" and let me know who you are. Okay? So you could pick any subject there is, And believe me, I'm good. Your cousin is wrong. You wrong, cousin. Well, this is what I'm gonna do to you. I'm trying to give you some time to come on the feed and prove me wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm here to stand corrected. Okay? So hit the link and tell me where Sabir is wrong at. You ain't got to type anything. Just come. I've been on here about 3 hours, B. Y'all probably ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I've been on here for 3 hours. And let me make this clear for y'all. I'm a Philly dude. To the core a Philly dude. And a West Coast, because I've been out here for 17 years. So I'm born and raised Philly dude, but I'm West Coast too. So shout out to the West Coast also. Okay? And if anybody want to see me, you'll be seeing me floating around somewhere in LA. So I never ran. I always been here. So listen, people. Question a lot of these people. Ask them where their evidence is at. Ask them where their culture is at. That's it. You allow somebody to come in and separate our people. We are Moors without no doubt or contradiction. I'm going to say it again. We are Moors without no doubt or contradiction. So if you want to argue that issue, if you believe these people that you see on these foundational Black American pages is that good, then what you can do is put your pennies together and they can get an hour and we can get an hour and you can just present your facts. It's that simple. I can't make it no plainer than that. Cannot make it no plainer than that. So the one that portrayed you is the ones that look like you and I. So we didn't get into this and we don't do this for money. We did it to help people. So I've been on here long enough that somebody could have tapped in and challenged me. Not when I get off the feed. Okay? Well, you don't want to hear it. No, I want to hear from everybody. Because I want to hear how ignorant people truly are. That's all. All right? So I think I'm really finished. So if you want to reach out to me, I'll put my email up here, y'all. For any of you. Again, don't believe nothing I'm saying. Challenge everything I'm saying. Research everything I'm saying. And believe me, you're going to free yourself. All right? You're going to definitely free yourself. The thing about it, these cats don't have no books that they can ever pick up and show you. Okay? So, with that being said, I got to get ready to go. So, this is me inside the Sephardic Museum. I'm going to pull this up here too. I'm glad you came on here. Change your ways. Come on the feed. If you come on this feed, I'll change my ways. How about that part? If you come on the feed and present something to me, I'll change my ways. Can we do that? Can we agree with that? I keep giving them opportunities. Come on the feed and I'll change my ways if you present some facts to me. Is that fair? That sound fair, people? Did that sound fair, people? If you come on the feed? That's the Sephardic. This is the Sephardic Museum in Cordoba, Spain. I'm talking to you, family. You know I'm talking to you, okay? Let's see if you're not a bot. I definitely would change my ways if you present some evidence to me. All right? Sephardic. You don't want to come? Okay, then shut up and just fall back and learn something. But you can go back and watch my old videos for free. Okay? Let me put my email up here. If it's business, you can email me, family. Okay? And just for that, I got a song for you. Okay? Because I tell you, I'll take all you Negroes' balls, brother. You ain't no man. Peace. Change your way.
heart like the plane. How long will you go on this way? Things you do blow my mind. I see you doing it your own kind. Now you got babies too. What in the world is wrong with you? Don't you even care at all? Brothers, sisters, hear my call. Can't you see what you do is wrong? Why can't we get along? Check yourself. Change it. We have gotta change our way. Change our way. Don't you know? Can't you feel in your heart it's your people that you're tearing apart? This I know. Change it. We've got to change our way. He ain't got no heart to pull up on this show, baby. They like the other shows that they can yell on. People don't give a damn. I try, but I can't understand. Always hurt ones we love. I wonder what we're thinking of. All the things we're going through, it's a reflection of me and you. Maybe we lost our way, fussing, fighting every day. Can't you see what you do is wrong? Why can't we get along? Check yourself. Every last one of y'all are Moors, point blank, period. Everybody's a Moor. Study the history beyond the so-called black. Change our way, change it, change our way. Don't you know? Can't you feel in your heart it's your people that you're tearing apart? This I know. Change it. We have got to change our way. Change our way. Change our ways. Can't you see? Why can't we get along? Well, we have got to change our way. We can change it. We have got to change our way. Right now, we have got to change. I've got to change our way. Right now, we got to change our way. Change our way. I have got to change. Can't change our way. Can't do it for me. Got to change. Change our way. I've got to change our way. Right now, change our way. We have got to change. I've got to change our way. Hey, change our way. We have got to change.
This is a book I just got, and if y'all want a copy, it's $1,000 for this book, written in 1930s. When people say they don't read, man, listen, let me tell you something. Y'all better start picking up some books, and y'all better start questioning these so-called foundational Black Americans. And again, I gave them 3 hours. Whether you agree or disagree, I gave you the floor. Learn history. We fought amongst ourselves and the Christians and lost a sense of unity. It's split up into small independent kingdoms called taifas, or tribes, what they call them. And needless to say, the Christians took advantage of this to reconquer their land. So, I don't care what you call yourself, whatever you are, but present some facts to the masses of the people. Okay? I come on this feed every single day, rather it's a book or rather I've been somewhere around the world. So, I'm fine. It's the problem when Tariq is literally misleading. Exactly. And I didn't even want to say that. And I wish you would come on the feed for a minute. I can go a little longer. It is Tariq Nasheed. It is definitely Tariq Nasheed. He's the problem. And y'all don't want to admit it. And he's trying to sneak away from all of this. He's trying to walk away from all of this for y'all pay attention. If you pay attention to him, he started with the Moors, of course of me being inside there. He went to reparations, left the reparations alone. What happened to the reparations movement? Then he went to Foundation of Black Americans and suckered all of y'all. So again, I'm in Southern Cali. He's in Southern Cali. Y'all keep believing somebody got to hate somebody. It's not about hate, bro. It's about setting the record straight. I've been quiet for a long time and dormant through all of this. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm coming for you. I'm going to say, present your facts to me. Okay? Present your facts. Get out your feelings and present your facts. So, I got to put all these books up, y'all. There's too many books I got to put up. And people say, well, brother, why we got to read books? Learn to read. You can set.
Hello. You have reached the voice.
You can set it up with Umar, Tariq, and whoever else, and we can all be in the same room at the same time and talk. Okay? We can be in the room at the same time. We can give y'all, they can give all of them 3 hours, and they just give me an hour. Okay? So what if Tariq say what he was, so what? I don't care what Tariq says, man. People, y'all doing a lot of typing instead of coming on the feed. I gotta go, man. Y'all draining my energy, bro. Y'all a bunch of weak people, bro. Y'all niggas like to just sit up here and type. And so, Sabir, you gonna block me? I'm never gonna block you. If I invite you, I'm not gonna block you, but you better come with some facts. So reach out to me. I'm gonna put my email up here, and that's a support button if you would love to support the show. Okay? Reach out to me at SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. I gotta go. I may not come back on later on because I already did 3 hours, y'all. So get in when you fit in. Watch the replay. Share it out on TikTok, okay? But hope you have a wonderful evening on purpose. And put some money up if you really want to challenge me.